think we're live. Jamie first. What's up, dude? You are first by a long shot. Oh, dude, my hair today is driving me nuts. I don't want to wear this hat, but especially with the wind blowing in the van, I'm gonna have to. I mean, I can try without. What's going on, guys? How's the day? Today we're going to be doing... I don't know what we're doing ever at this point anymore, to be honest. But I have the Moza SRP light pedals that I totally forgot to put a bolt on. Oh my gosh. This guy. Okay, just wait. Like that, maybe you'll be able to see me working on it. Or wait, no I didn't. I bolted them. They're just not completely tight yet. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. But yeah, I have no clutch. So today we're gonna be using this as my clutch. It is, Jamie, nice. It is. Good hat. Good cheap hat. I think it's gonna be a short stream again today. Hate to say it, but I'm just dizzy again. I've been dizzy for like 2 days now. Don't know what that's about. But dizzy or not, the show must go on. So here we are. I'm hitting the live button on the other platform. I am dizzy though. Damn. We just gotta get my head, or my what am I trying to say? I need to get my mic or my camera working over there. Holy cow. Okay, my camera should be working, but it's not. There we go. Now there she is. Jamie, what do you mean? Your saw wasn't working or what? Getting all jammed up or something? Okay, let's do for TikTok a like goal of 10K likes. Kat, how are you? How's the day? I'm good. Marchu, just read my username or click on my page. You can answer your own questions. By doing so, sim drifting in a van. No clutch. Go live. What's up, Andrew? What's your dream car? Man, the list is too long to really give one. I think my next dream car, like my dream next car that I likely will buy in real life, is possibly an E36. Possibly an E36. But I really don't know. I have a lot of dream cars. I've got a dream car of every era and every maker. What am I doing? And of every price point. Controls, vehicle, throttle. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. My pedals aren't working. My pedals are not working. What could that mean? What could that be? What could I do to troubleshoot that? What's up, Jackson? Mine is a Koenigsegg Jesco. That's crazy. Goose, appreciate it, man. Hope you have a good day. Jackson, how are you doing? Oh, why are these pedals not registering? What's up, Goomba? Damn, I don't know. If these pedals just don't work, if these pedals are actually just broken and don't work, I swear to God that's the final straw. It's like the universe is telling me every single day in every way possible, it's time to move on. Okay, so let's just look at this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's plugged in. What else can I do? It is plugged in to where it should be plugged in. Unplug it and replug it. Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, why would have I assumed it to just work? Why would a guy assume something would work? How ignorant to assume that. I mean, goddamn. I don't know. I don't have to update my wheelbase software. I mean, I'll fucking restart my wheelbase on and off. Otherwise, Willie, it's looking like we're not even gonna get to do the finger clutch. It's looking like the pedals just aren't gonna work at all. I don't know. Yeah, they're not connecting. You'll have that on the bigger jobs. Let me think. Do I have any troubleshooting that I can do? I don't think so, man. I don't think there's a single bit of troubleshooting that I could do right now to fix anything. I mean, the fucking pedals are plugged in. What else can a guy do? Also, the Moza SRP light pedals don't have a USB plug option, which low-key pissed me off this morning. I think that's really stupid. I mean, like, I get it that they're supposed to be connected to a base since it's a console thing. Like, you can't plug the pedals in via USB to a console, and this is a console wheelbase, but people use it on PC too, so it seems silly to me to not. For the extra, like, $10 it would cost Moza to put that on. I don't know. I got nothing I could do to troubleshoot that, I don't think. Fucking close the app and reopen it. Turn the wheelbase off and turn it back on. Thanks for the dude. Holy Temper says use the van pedals. You know what? You're right. We're gonna hop in the van driver's seat and just drive this whole bitch. We're just gonna drive this thing right into the river. Now my fucking YouTube, now dude, like, I don't even know, can you guys hear that sound notification going off? Because that's not even a sound notification for anything. I haven't put that sound effect in for anything anywhere. I have no idea why it randomly does that sometimes. Is it still doing it? No. Yeah, dude, I don't know. The pedals they're not pedaling. There's nothing that I can think that I could do to troubleshoot this at all. I mean, I guess I could unplug and replug my whole wheelbase. Let's try that. No bueno. Okay, unplug the base, plug her back in. There's actually a chance that will fix it, but if it doesn't, that was the last chance. Yep, nope, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked, chat. Does it got a little reset button on it? I've tried the old restart, turn off and turn back on already. I know, that's what I was really hoping would do the trick, to be honest. Just think. Am I overlooking anything silly? I don't think so. I really don't think I am. Rice is the only option left. Just bury the whole sim rig in rice. Sorry, McKimmy. I don't know, man. It looks like we're just gonna do what we've been doing the past 2 days. Might have to reboot the PC. I mean, like, yeah, that is about the last troubleshooting step that I could do, but that shouldn't do anything. Have you tried slamming it on the ground yet? Guy Ross, we're getting very close to that being the next troubleshooting option. It's just a full-fledged 10 out of 10 crash out. Drive the van into a wall for an insurance claim and then buy a house. That'll fix the problem, no doubt. That is an easy fix. You guys have no clue how bad right now. I just wanna just throw in the towel, go to the flower store, park the van for the day. So no Beam throws phone. Go to the flower store, park the van for the day, and just play fucking Fortnite. Just destroy my consciousness and then just play Fortnite for the rest of the day and do nothing productive. That's what this makes me want to do. Believe it or not, that's how this makes a guy feel. From personal experience, shooting the rig with the 45 fixed it super easy. I don't have a 45, but I got I got a similar. I got a .5 less that we could try troubleshooting with. Couldn't afford the 45. I mean, I like that plan. We definitely get along. I threw my Xbox out the window last night and it stopped lagging. It's crazy how quick a piece of equipment will start working with you. Dude, here I am again playing Streets, but I'm not stoked on it. Oh, my PC is running a lot better today, though. Streets looks way more smooth. Happy birthday, G-Man. What the fuck? You guys have no idea. Right now, I'm just like on the verge of crash out to the fullest. I can't fucking believe those pedals don't work. What the hell, brother? I swear, the universe is literally like just poking and prodding me like a motherfucker. Day by day, week by week, it is just constant, like, I'm going against the grain so hard right now. Every day, I'm going against the grain so hard. I've taken so many steps in the past, I don't know, month at trying to make things as good as they can be, and they progressively, the more effort I put into trying to make things work smoothly, the less things have been working. The problem is in life, I have found that can go two different ways. When you feel a lot of resistance towards something you feel like you should be doing, and then you push through the resistance, I have said before, a lot of times that's when I've been rewarded the most, when it feels like everything isn't working over and over and over, and I just keep doing it anyways and pushing through it. Eventually something snaps and it's like a huge progression. But also, you gotta know when. Turn with the wind. What's up, Dirt? No way. Dirt, you ended stream or what? Ah, fuck, Dirt. I've been thinking of you the past, like I say, I don't even know how long it is now. It's like, really about a week is the real, like, it's just been out of control. I go through all the effort of getting the battery brand deal to get these new batteries to eliminate the issues that we have on stream regarding solar power, our biggest issues that we have. I also run all new wires for the sim rig, just like I didn't even really need to. That was like kind of like a preemptive, like I'm getting new batteries, I'm getting all new wires, we're getting the rig dialed the fuck in so I can just stream every day, 4 hours a day with no interruptions, no bullshit. Expect to wake up in the morning and be able to stream. And then the day, Dirt, I don't know if I told you about this, but the same thing with the box. So I do that, right? I take 2 days off, install the batteries, film the whole process. Oh, I don't even want to talk about what happened last night. But I do all that. I do the whole new wire management. I get the rig as dialed in as it can be. And then the night after I installed the batteries, I did a quick little test stream. And my mic randomly broke. After I ran all new wires and did all my management, my mic just randomly decided that was it. That was the day that it was going to call it quits. That's why we're using the webcam mic right now. It probably sounds like ass. And I was like, no big deal. I didn't even second guess it. I was like, whatever, dude. Mic broke. Shit breaks. Didn't even think anything of it. I was like, thankfully my camera has a decent mic on it. The next day, we go live. And what happened then? Then, the handbrake bugged out at the beginning of the stream. And keep in mind, this is right after breaking my R12, so having to downgrade to the Moza R3. And then my handbrake breaks, and then I go live, and my fucking pedals break. So I go through a whole day of taking those pedals off and installing the new pedals, rerunning the wires, getting it all fucking ready, and guess what? Those pedals do not work. I don't know. I used to stream with them. I don't know how. I used to stream with those pedals for hours on end, the CRP pedals, the nice pedals. But I don't know if it's just like, that was 3 years ago, and my joints have taken 3 years of abuse from BMX and just aging and dirt bikes and it all catching up to me, coming closer to 30. But I cannot play with those fucking pedals. It destroys my knees. I have no idea how I did that before. Not even for like 10 minutes. I couldn't do it yesterday. So then today, I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm not even going to sweat it. I'm not even going to trip on like, I'm not even going to try to have the attitude of like, of course they don't work. Or of course, not even going to think like that. No sweat. Thankfully, I have the Moza SRP light pedals. I am, what's the word? I'm privileged enough to have a third. I have a backup for my backup pedals. I'm like, no sweat. I'll just fix that tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Tomorrow's today. I fix it. I put those pedals on that have like an hour's worth of playtime on them. Definitely are not broken for any reason. They just don't work. They just don't work. I don't know. They don't connect. They don't work. They worked. I mean, it drove when I parked it. I don't know, drove when I parked it last. What's up, Rambo? Tough times never last. Only tough people last. Appreciate you, Rambo. Always with the positivity. That's why we love you, Rambo. My controller just randomly disconnected now. Is the universe mocking me? If you saw what I'm doing in my live, you would. Wait, what do you mean by that, Dirt? You'll get through it, dude. I know. Rambo, that's what I'm trying to right now. Yeah, my controller like keeps disconnecting. Oh my god, the crash out's gonna happen today. RDM, what's going on? Holy, how are you? Oh yeah, speaking of it could be wiring. So I install all my batteries, right? Big hype with installing those new batteries. Not only was I supposed to be able to stream the sim racing rig with no issues for many hours a day, but also I'm supposed to be able to charge my electric dirt bike and run my electric water heater now without issues. So last night, after a frustrating day, I'm like, you know what? I deserve a fucking hot shower. I haven't taken a hot shower out of my van for probably a year. And I plug in the water heater to my brand new batteries and crank the water heater on. And sure as shit, about 3 minutes of the water heater running, not enough time for the water to even get mildly warm, my batteries cut out and everything shuts off. Dirt streaming you? Dude, that's hilarious. Dirt is booping your head in his stream? Damn it. Ah, dude, but that one I do think is wiring. I will say, I'm assuming that issue's on me, that somewhere in my solar system, one of my wires is under-spec'd, and that is why it's doing that. But I think that more than it being the wire, more likely it's just the universe just shitting on me, being like, it's time, bro. It's time. It is time. The house is around the corner. Keep pushing. Appreciate you. Carolyn, thank you for hyping up the chat. Sorry, chat. I know that damn it. Man's laughing so hard, having a ball watching. God damn it. It is, though. It all just, I mean, like, individually, each issue isn't a big deal at all. Hey, no way. What's up, Major Laser? What's good, player? The internet's a small world, isn't it, dude? It's crazy. But all the fucking issues, like, individually are no big deal. No sweat. I don't give a shit about any of them. Installing all new batteries in the van? Like, sure, it's a big wiring project. Not a big deal to me. Putting the new pedals on? No big deal at all. Putting another set of new pedals on? No big deal. Putting another set of new pedals on? No big deal. But, like, just, like, the timing of it all and the way it all played out, it feels like the universe is just poking me with a stick, being like, hey, man, you're not supposed to be here right now. It's fucking time. It is BeamNG Street. The Lazy Gamer, my pedals don't work. We are on day 3, set 3. Three different pedals in 3 days, and none of them have worked. Theoretically, Mason, I could buy a house tomorrow. I don't want to. Like, financially, I could, but that doesn't mean I should. Not how I want to do it. I'm not as prepared as I want to be. The biggest thing is there's no house on the market that I want right now. What's up, Jen? McKimmy says, Raid is dirt pushing from his stream. Is that what's happening? Jen, thank you for the sub. You don't got to do that, Jen. Thank you very much. Are you in a simulator? Bro, at this point, I'm convinced we're all in a simulator. This whole fucking thing's a simulation. Oh, wait a minute. Dang, Jen didn't get to hear the funny sound effect because I didn't have Tickfinity open. Maybe it'll play late. Maybe it'll play late. Like 100 reasons why not a camper, Jacob. If you're actually curious, I can go into it, but there's a lot of reasons a camper is not a move. Oh yeah, I have to change my... Oh, Jesus. Have you guys... I brought this up on stream before, but it's like every time I sneeze, I think of it. It cracks me up. Have you guys seen the video of the NFL football player? I think he's NFL. He's in an interview, and he sneezes, and he blesses himself, and then thanks himself. It's so fucking funny. Alright. What are we doing for like goals since we're not actually playing BeamNG anymore, since nothing fucking works around here? Please don't spam, Neo. Please don't spam. I mean, we're not even playing a car game, so I think you can tell that there isn't going to be a new car. CJ, how's it going? Did Dirt end his stream? Oh, wait, it doesn't even... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm fucking cooked. I'm on the wrong application here. I need to go to TikTok Studio. Yeah, I don't know, chap. At what point? I don't know. Dirt has a great answer for it. At what point do you stop pushing through the resistance, and do you accept that the resistance in life on a certain job or a certain relationship or anything, when things just feel like one thing after another is like not working with you, at what point do you accept that like that it's trying to tell you something? He's frames slash casting spells on you. God damn it, I hope they're good spells, alright? We've got enough bad ones going on. My ex was pretty into the whole she was pretty witchy, man, you know. You question when things aren't working and somebody's got a voodoo doll out there. I'm just kidding. Life is great. I have no issues in life. Everything is amazing and working well. Even with the shit that I'm bitching about right now, I only feel comfortable bitching about it because I don't actually give a shit. It's not actually... I'm thankful, man. There's a million reasons that I'm happy, or that I should be thankful for just day to day. There's spells to fix your electronic issues. That's what we need. That's what we need. Carolyn says, I love manifesting. I kind of do too. That's what... I just watched a video the other day. It's the homie Amoris Petty while playing BMX game. Maybe somebody knows who that is. Brett, what's going on, Carter? He says when you die, that's when you accept it. What's up, Swirly? Let's see. Nah, this is a PC only game. Are you downgrading the steering wheel next? I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm just going to downgrade my whole life. We're going to go from living a rad life, living in a van, full-time traveling, to living in, like, one of the least desirable towns in one of the least desirable states in America. That's our next move, to be honest. You're missing this, Dan? Dirt's cracking up. Dirt's in your window. Is Dirt positioning himself? I mean, low-key at this point, I should just fucking end the stream and go watch Dirt's stream. That's like I was saying. You know what the problem is, though? Like I said earlier, I just want to end stream. I ain't got no... We have no flowers in the van right now. And there's no flower stores in this town at all. So that doesn't help the frustration of today. You play this game on PC, and you can find it on Steam. It's like $30. Does stream pay decent? No, not at all. Not at all. I spend more money every month streaming than I make streaming every month, for the most part. My Starlink bill, which I have solely to be able to stream, is like $170 a month. And it's a miracle if I make more than that in gifts. Because you don't get paid anything off streams other than gifts. And I am not good at milking gifts. That's not part of what I do. Or that's not part of my skill set, sadly. I lack that skill a little bit. Streaming can be profitable. I've had good streams. I've had good months on streams. Overall, like... 12 months out of the year, I hope that it's a net positive. But like month to month in general, it's not great. I stream to push my videos. I get paid off of video views every 1,000 views. Carolyn, thank you for the hand hearts. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys pulling up. I get paid off video views like every 1,000 views. I make like, I don't even know what the number is, $1 maybe on TikTok, or a little bit less than $1. Actually, no, I think it's every 1,000 qualified views you make $1. So it's usually about half your views are qualified views, so you make like 50 cents per 1,000 views. And when you go live, that pushes my videos. So that's why I stream. I stream in hopes that it'll push one of my videos on the For You page and it'll go semi-viral. And that's how I make income, and streams more than anything help with growth. So they just make my follow count go up. They make all my videos get a little bit, like 10% more views while live. And then hopefully companies see that, and companies hit me up and want to pay me for advertisement videos. And that's the main part of my income. Dirt screaming in your window. Right now, Dirt's like, I can just see it. Dirt screaming in the window. Buy the house. Turn with the wind. The SRP light pedals are pretty good, man. I don't know why, but they're not working for me today. No clue at all why. The only reason that my SRP light pedals... Yo, Brett! Brett with the 5 super chat towards Starlink. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a ton. W, Brett, bro. W, Brett. Other people out here making hundreds of dollars live streaming, bro. Yeah. People are making thousands of dollars live streaming. Andrew, appreciate you, dog. Andrew with the fucking super chat as well. You guys really don't have to do that. When homie asked, do you make money off stream, and I said no, that was not supposed to be, like, baiting you guys into, like, sending gifts. I was just being really honest, I guess. Because it really is, like, I don't know. I feel better making my money via views and via brand deals. I'd rather take money from a multi-billion-dollar corporation than I would take money from, like, my viewer who just, like, wants to connect with me and, like, is working a 9-to-5 and struggling to pay their bills like everyone else. Like, I feel better at the end of the day when I get paid $1,000 from some big-ass company than I do when I have, like, a stream do well and I make, like, $100 or $200 off of, like, a random viral stream. Because then, like, I go to bed at night being like, man, I hope none of those gifters, like, I hope they're not going to bed thinking, like, damn, I wish I didn't send that money. Or, like, damn, like, I don't know why I did, like, I don't know. Like, having, like, what's that called? Buyer's remorse or something. He needs your license and registration. That sounds like me. Oh, sketchy. But yeah, man, I don't know. Fucking 3 days in a row, 3 sets of different pedals, and none of them fucking will work for a guy. Oh, it makes me wanna fucking crash out. Map change? Are you for real? Did we already hit that? Y'all actually already hit that light goal? W man, stream's popping. What's up, David? Is it? Damn, Brett. Thank you, bro. Brett with another super chat. He says, don't tell me what to do. He said, don't. Oh, yeah, David. That's what, thankfully, and that's what I mean, dude. That's like why, like I said earlier, the only reason I feel comfortable bitching about my pedal issues is like it's not a real issue. I'm not actually, you know what I mean? I'm not actually upset about any of it because, once again, I'm, what's the word that I used earlier? I'm very, damn it, I'm drawing a blank on the word. Grateful, but also, what's like the word where like, if you get something handed to you and that puts you in a better position than others for maybe no reason, or, I'm drawing a blank on the word all of a sudden. New map, W community. 30k likes, we'll do another map change. Let's go like this. Or should we do a bigger light goal? Nah. We'll do 30k again, make it easy. We'll be filtering through the maps kind of quick. But yes, Moza has hooked me up with all the equipment. And like theoretically, if I did email Moza right now and say, hey, I broke my SRP pedals and those are the only ones that really work in the van. I know you already sent me the CRP pedals a year or two ago, but could you send me a new set of SRPs? 99% chance they'd say yes. They might have a little kickback. It might take a few emails of begging, but Dirt says check your phone. Dirt, you don't gotta be doing nothing. What's he got? Bro, that's the funniest shit. Chat, Dirt is streaming my stream. Dude, that is so funny. That is so funny. I wish that somehow I could be listening to Dirt's stream while I was live, of him watching me live. I don't even, that made my brain start to hurt trying to like put that sentence together. That's some liveception. What's up, Fate? How you doing, man? Thanks for pulling up. Privileged. Thank you, Kim. That is the exact word I was looking for. It's like I am privileged enough to be in a position to have multiple pedals on hand, and even if the 3 sets of pedals I have don't work, I'm privileged enough to where I can send Moza an email and say, yo, hook it up, G, and they would. But to be honest, with the thought process of getting a house in the near future, I don't want to be using up any of my brownie points that I have saved up for Moza on getting a fucking basic SRP pedal set, knowing I might have a super legit sim rig to be building in the next half a year. I'd rather be saving my brownie points for Moza to be hitting them up in 6 months when I buy a house, or a year when I buy a house, and be like, yo, so those active force feedback pedals look pretty sick. Beautiful. But I don't know, I might have to. I really expected these SRP light pedals to work. I have no idea. They drove when I parked it last. Ryan, thank you for the lightning bolts, man. Going crazy on the lightning bolts. Sim Drifter, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate you. Aaron says at Dan's Gaming Van. Yeah, I'm in a van. Buses are cool too. My homie just got a bus actually. After living in a van for many years, he just got a bus. Dude, Kenneth, totally. I can't believe I wasn't following you already. That should have been, that was a long time coming. David, my controller's even bugging out. Nothing is fucking working. Nothing in my life is working right now. It's all working just enough to where I don't actually have to give a shit about it, but it's also not working enough to where everything is just like a little bit subpar. All yesterday, I kept being like, is my controller glitching out or is it just me? I can confirm today my controller is definitely not working as it should. You can see the whole van build in most of the videos I post. Andrew, what kind of truck do you have? Like a semi? Double tap that like and subscribe to show some love. Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, on YouTube, if you guys double tap the center of the screen one time, you send your daily like. Oop, sketchy. Big old stuff there. Dodge Ram 1500. Wish I had cool stuff like this. Dude, honestly, truck campers are the move. Truck campers are the new meta for living in a vehicle. If you look at getting like a late 90s or early 2000s truck camper, those things are way better than a van. There's a lot of benefits of going truck camper. Mainly four-wheel drive. Combined with living space, it's crazy how spacious truck campers can be. Way more spacious than a van. So for our next light goal, should we go to the Skate 3 map? Ross Monster? Wait, what's that, Brett? I don't think I know what that is. What's up, Tom? Oh, nice one. The game is BeamNG Streets. When you come back to Colorado, I hate to say it, but not really planning on any time soon necessarily. Brett was also asking the same thing. Brett is also in Colorado. He was asking that the other day. Nicole wants to be passenger princess. Nicole, I don't even know. No, you don't. No, you don't, I swear. The van sounds fun in theory, but for the average human, I don't think the average human would actually enjoy living in a van. I think you gotta be a special kind of... like an Earth Roamer? Yeah. Brett says, yeah, come back, motherfucker. Actually, a Honda Pilot inside's pretty big. I believe that. I've met a couple people that live in different rigs like that. The one homie, Danny, he pulls up to the YouTube streams occasionally. I'm actually going to be linking up with him most likely in like a month, maybe. He lives in a Subaru Outback, travels full-time. I've met a couple different girls that travel full-time in their RAV4, Toyota RAV4s. Jordan, why are you saying that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Cricket, you've been watching too many true crime documentaries. This is BeamNG Streets. It's the final version of Pipe. Somebody get me out of this bowl, man. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Dude, that's the worst feeling in real life. I've had that happen many a times in real life. I'll drop into like a super steep pool coping bowl, and before you know it, I'm like doing laps in the bowl and noticing that I'm just losing more and more speed. And I start to panic, like, oh shit, I'm gonna hardly be able to get out of here now. That's like the most embarrassing thing. Being a street rider, trying to ride vert. 31K? Was that our light goal? Was our light goal 30K or 40K? Dude, I've never even heard of Destiny Rising. Why do you think that you're just gonna come into a stream and a guy playing a BMX game is randomly gonna just midstream drop what he's doing to go play some random ass game that you want me to play? I did look into Texas actually, Edgar. I have Nathan, you also must be watching too many true crime documentaries. I did look into Texas a little bit. It still is a consideration. It's cheap down there, man. It is cheap. 30 was the light goal? Whoa, sketchy. Alright, chat. Do we go to the Skate 3 map, or do we go to an Austin, Texas real-life map? Real-life skate park called Housed Park in, I think, Austin, Texas. Or do we go to Skate 3? Do you eat honey? It's a very interesting question to come into a gaming live stream with. I actually shunned Honey from being in my van. Do you know what No Hezi is, brother? I've been playing No Hezi for many, many, many moons. I was on one of the first waves of when No Hezi was first going viral, like 4 years ago or some shit. I still am, like, in No Hezi's, like, creator pro, like, I got, like, the creator badge in their Discord, or creator role, or whatever the fuck that's called. I don't know. I was supposed to play with, like, some of the most well-known sim racing content creators ever on No Hezi for, like, a group drive. But social anxiety made me not do it. I was also, like, all jacked up. It was post-shoulder surgery. So I was on hella pain meds, and I was driving with one arm. So I was like, dude, I'm not trying to crash into, like, some of my, like, content creation heroes. Like, Slap Train was one of the people that was going to be in there. I forget who else, but a lot of big names. But I haven't played No Hezi for many, many moons. To be honest, I really can't get behind promoting that culture. It's one thing to, like, do it and have fun on the game. But the problem with that is like, then I have anywhere from 100 to 2,000 people watching at one time as I'm cutting up traffic on the video game, and that's like setting an example for the hundreds of little kids or like teenagers, like punk ass 16-year-old skater and car kids, that like they actually think that shit's cool, and like I'm just adding to that hype, and I really don't. Cutting up's lame. Cutting up is like 10 times lamer than takeovers. On a video game, sick, super fun, so satisfying. Being able to hop on No Hezi on the sim rig and fly through traffic like we all want to is insanely fun and addictive and entertaining. But I really struggle with like just supporting that culture at all, to be honest. Which, don't get me wrong, I'll stream more No Hezi, and no hate to anybody that streams No Hezi. All the hate to people that cut up in real life. Y'all are goofballs. But we'll play No Hezi at some point again in the not so near future. Hey James, we love to hear that, bro. T-bone steak for Labor Day? Yeah, both super lame IRL, totally. I know, that's a dude. I will die on the mound that cutting up is 100 times more lame than takeovers. Takeovers get so much more heat than cutting up, and it does not make sense to me. I'm gonna send you a brand new controller in the box with the salsas, dude. Derek, you don't gotta do all that. That's what I don't even. This controller's semi new. I don't know. As I say that, it glitches the fuck out. I don't know why my controller's being funny. I really think it's just like the universe is just poking me with a stick. I think that's the universe just poking me with a stick. No one, I'm glad you're leaving. Please do not come back. Not until you're at least like 18. Yeah, and kind of, I don't know, it's just the whole culture of it is L culture. Cutting up is goofy as fuck. Goofy. It's fun, especially on the sim rig. It's super fun, dude. I will stream it more. Some of my biggest growth has came from cutting up, so I can't talk too much shit on it. And if I did stream cutting up every single day, I'd probably be closer to 500,000 followers right now. But I don't know. I'm alright with growing slower, but growing and doing things that I'm not ashamed of. Which I'm not ashamed of it, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. 23, bro, you should know that cutting up is corny then. You are plenty old enough to understand what a gift life is. And the fact that you're too much of a broke to go to the racetrack, or too much of a wuss to actually take real racing to a real track and actually indulge in motorsports in their real form, and instead you just want to go drive on the highway really fast and endanger a bunch of families and kids and innocent bystanders, all so you can feel like you're cool for 5 minutes and maybe one of your friends will think that you're like 12% cooler. Come on. Come on. Cutting up's goofy. It's 2025. Keep cutting up on the sim. I'll die on that hill. That is crazy, Carolyn. That is crazy. Clapped XR70? Nice, dude. XR70. Tasteful bike. Am I missing chat? I'm definitely missing chat. No Luke's today. What's up, Will? What's up, Will? Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, right, Chris. Yep. Yep, exactly. The game is BeamNG Streets. Hit some big ramps. When we hit 100 likes on the tube or 40k likes on TikTok, we'll change the map. And we can change it to the Skate 3 map if you guys would like, which has some big jumps. We can go to the Super Ultra Mega Park. Nothing more fun racing motocross. Broke my back when I was 14. Still came back and raced. Nice, dude. 50 now, it's sick. Yeah, dirt bikes destroyed my shoulder. After spending 3 digits on a car, yes, it's fancy. Why risk wrecking? That's on my mind. It may seem selfish, but mainly my car. I get you. What is that game? BeamNG Streets. You got a clapped out, straight piped E38? Fire, bro. Fire. I love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. I can wreck my sim rig every day, right? We love that. How are you BMXing in my local park in the game? No way you're a house park local, bro. You are living one of my many dreams that I've accepted will never happen. I always said that one winter I was going to take the van to Texas solely to be a local at this skate park. But I cooked my shoulder, so my BMX days are very much in the past. Yo, Kilowatt, god dang you. I think I'm gonna ditch the E-Ride for an Ultra B. I just have to find a perfect deal. Oh, dude, not crashing the Harley. Will, it's going good today, man. We were supposed to be playing the sim racing rig, but we are 3 days in a row installing new pedals on the sim rig and having them not work. 3 days in a row, we've been fighting the pedal situation. Oh. Change his outfit? We could. Oh, that's what I need to well, no, I can't actually change his outfit. I need to download a new mod to do that. Ain't no way. It's Mr. JJ in the chat. Just completely off-roaded? Nice, JJ. I hope intentionally, right? Like, you mean like you went up to like the mountains or something? I'm reading both chats. I need a sim rig for real. They look fun. Dude, Chris, great investment. Especially like this setup that I have in front of me right here, the Moza R3. It's like 400-ish bucks, which like I know that's a lot of money, but in the world of sim racing or really any hobby at all, 400 bucks is about what you expect to get into most hobbies. And this is such a crazy capable setup. Crazy capable. You won't regret it. I know. I just need to find a good deal. Dude, do you feel like Kilowatt? Do you feel like you get targeted at all? Just bought my first e-bike and crashed it the first day. E-Ride Pro 3.0. Nice, bro. As you should. Nice, JJ. That's fun. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Doing some truck shit. I'm jealous. That sounds awesome. A little bit of off-roading to the fishing spot. Saving for a bike if you are on a... Oh, you got the Suron on your profile pic? Dude, Surons are starting to get affordable. You can find clapped out Surons for like $2 grand, maybe even less. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you can get if you have a computer, you can get Mashbox, which is like kind of a free version of this. Kind of. South Jersey didn't bother us? Okay. That's one thing I'm afraid of is like the E-Ride Pro is still I don't know. A Lightbee or an E-Ride Pro or Teleria or all those are like still like kind of in a gray zone of like, it's just an e-bike. I feel like an Ultra Bee is starting to get closer to the average person, the average Karen, the average police officer looks at an Ultra Bee and it's like no question, they're like, that's a dirt bike. That thing, it doesn't make any noise, but that's a dirt bike. Which, don't get me wrong, I do want an Ultra Bee. I think I'm cool with that. For the most part, if they're going to be butthurt about the electric dirt bike, they're going to be butthurt regardless. Whether it's an Ultra Bee, an E-Ride, a Lightbee, a Triple X, or even like a Razor. People got so butthurt at my MX 650 Razor build. Couldn't believe it, dude. It was like literally a clown bike. I looked like an actual clown riding that bike. People would still get pissed off. And I'm like, bro, how can you not smile at this sight? A 6'3", nearly 200-pound man riding a bike with 10-inch wheels on it made for a 7-year-old doing a wheelie. That's literally like out of a, what am I trying to say? Out of a parade. That's like the, what do you call it? The something or other brothers in the parade, like the clowns on the little mini bikes. Yeah, I actually got stream sniped in this parking spot a few days ago. I had a kid on an Ultra Bee pull up on me, him and his friend. And he let me ride his Ultra Bee. I popped a little wheelie on it. I wish that I would have asked him to let me try a couple more wheelies to actually feel balance point, because I was kind of nervous. And then he just casually scraped fender. He hopped back on the bike and just like scraped fender so nonchalantly. And I was like, alrighty then. Unk cannot wheelie. I haven't played Forza in a long time. Stream sniper needed. Just wait, there we go. YouTube, let me know if we hit the like goal. I can't see how many likes we have. So I'm never sure of when we hit the like goal. Next map will be Skate 3 map. TikTok's just about to hit it. TikTok is just a few thousand likes away from hitting their like goal. I'm starting to ride this park really stupidly. Damn it, dude. I really was looking forward to doing some sim racing today. I don't know why these pedals don't work. They really should. These pedals are like brand fucking new. I've only used them for like a few hours. And I haven't abused them at all. We have 200 likes on YouTube right now? Dude, I thought I was supposed to play Assetto today for the first time in months. The plan was to do some F1 racing today, or GT3 racing on Assetto, since I don't have a clutch. Live in the Karen-filled suburbs. Not gonna hate yet. Nice, Leo. We love to hear that. It is crazy how much you can get away. No Saber. Nope. Not yet anyways. Yeah, the R3 definitely will connect to Forza. I have a YouTube video that's really old, how to connect a Moza R9 to Forza. What in the fuck? Maybe watch that, and you might learn something from it. All the information's super outdated, and it probably won't apply to your situation one-to-one. But you might learn a tip in the video that might help with the process. Okay, YouTube, 250 likes, we change map. How about that? Yeah, kilowatt. I don't know what the deal is today. We're 3 days deep. 3 days, 3 different sets of pedals, just trying to play the sim racing rig. And she's a no-go. Bro sends 1 comment and then immediately spams 3 comments after. Why is this guy ignoring every chat that I send, as he's literally watching the chat fly by really fast? L streamer. CJ, just get him out of here. Hit that guy with the perma. Hit little needs attention now with the perma. Get him out of here. Upgrading to the M booster. Wait, what is that, James? M booster. Oh wait, is that the pedals? Are you saying the Moza active pedals? He's out of here. CJ says done and done. 253? Alright, bet. YouTube, thank you for running up the lights. Y'all are fucking legends. Skate 3, it is. What should we do for a light goal on YouTube? Should we do like 500 likes, show outside? What do we think of that? Is that too high of a light goal? Is that a lame Lame light goal? We'll do it. We'll see how that goes. Oh, my light goal's kind of in a weird-ass spot, too. Sorry. 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 Oh, where is it? There it is. Ooh, the Skate 3 University. Happy birthday, Colton. What's for dinner? Leftover tacos one more time. Finley, my game no work. My game no work. Carolyn, is it actually your birthday? I don't believe you. I don't believe this. Happy birthday, Carolyn. A 1,000 likes, shave mustache, crazy. The game name is BMX Streets. BMX Streets. 500 likes, take a nap? I like that. You know what, JC? We want to keep you around here. We like your kind. That's a great suggestion. You're right. You're right. I do deserve a nap. Thanks for the follow, Colton. JJ, thank you for the Go Populars if you're still in here. Ooh, landed a little shallow there. Whoa. How come it don't work? What do you mean? Oh, the sim rig? I don't know. Actually, honestly, I don't know why the pedals aren't working today. There was no reason that my pedals should not have worked today. Yesterday, I kind of expected that my pedals wouldn't work. Today, I expected my pedals would work. Gaming Odyssey, I'm kind of at a standstill, to be honest. It's not looking good. It's looking like to get the sim rig working, I might be having to email Moza and wait for some new pedals. Kenneth, nice, bro. I hope the nap was good. The nap was very good. 40k likes. That was perfect timing for switching to the new map. That was perfect timing. YouTube and love the turbo flutter. Yeah, dude, that's for every time somebody follows on TikTok, it makes a turbo noise. And every time somebody subscribes on YouTube, it's supposed to make like a Vine boom noise. Although it seems as if that has not been working consistently. Blazing, nah, I'm more like 6'3", a little under 200. 6'3", maybe even 6'2". One could be shrinking by now. I was getting close to 200 pounds when I was hitting the gym every day. I was being mad consistent, but there's no gym where I'm currently, where I've been living for the past month or so. There's no gym. So I've probably lost a little bit of weight. I don't know how much I weigh. I haven't stepped on the scale in a long time. I don't know, maybe I'm close to 200 still. I hope. I hope. What game is this? BMX Streets. Made by the homie Mash. Highly recommend. Support the boys. This game was made by pretty much just one developer all the way through. Towards the end, he hired a couple of helpers. He had somebody help with like the artwork and the map design towards the end. And I think he had somebody else on the team at some point that was helping with something. But for like 4 years, this was a one-man project. It was just Mr. Mash himself. I subbed to hear the turbo flutter. Yank, thank you for the sub. Snowway, appreciate you. Blazin says, god dang unit. Try, man. I was doing really good about being in the gym like literally every day, 6 or 7 days a week. And was feeling good about it. But I'm up in a mountain town right now, and there's never, Planet Fitnesses are only in cities. And that's where I have my gym membership. Whoa, where are we going? Whoa. Internet, I use Connectin Internet, which is like an RV specific Wi-Fi service. And I also use Starlink. We're done. Let's do a little teleportation here. Oh, I broke the game. Let's see here. I broke the game. Oh, maybe I didn't break the game. Maybe my controller's just bugging out still. Are you guys seeing this? I'm like trying to scroll right, and it's like it's auto-scrolling left. Dude, nothing is working. Nothing in my life is working these past, like, 2 weeks. I don't know. Are the batteries dying? Stick drift? It better fucking not be, bro. This is supposed to be my good... No, it's not stick drift, because I'd be turning left right now. It's just, like, fucking glitching out. Hey, nice, bro. Nice, bro. Yeah, I've been rocking the R3 consistently for a while now. Broke the controller. I don't know. That's the weird thing, is if the controller was broken, it would still be bugging out right now. Even chat broke. 6, 7. Hit the gym like 6, 7 days a week. Blazin', I didn't hear anything about that, to be honest. Is that recent? We were just riding the Vans Park. Batteries? Could it be? There's a chance that it is just dead batteries making it bug out. Time to remodel the whole van. Do something. Braxton, I can't get my pedals to work. I don't know what it is, but we're on the struggle bus with some pedals lately. Yeah, headphones, honestly, there's a ton of different mobile Wi-Fi services anymore. About a year ago, indoor park? Damn, that's gnarly. That is... Oh. Whoa. But yeah, even like my hotspot, dude, the other day, I had like 700 megabits per second download speed off of my phone's hotspot. I connected my computer to my phone's hotspot to play some Fortnite with the homie. I was like, I'll just test the hotspot before I pull... Whoa. Jordan, why are you spamming? Dude, if you're 48 years old and acting the way you are... Brother, what is going on? Brother, what is going on? Magnets might mess with it. Dude, that's interesting because I think, if I'm not mistaken, direct drive wheelbases are they have big ass magnets in them. Backflips, you just pull back. Let's hit a little flare for you. Backflips, you just pull back. Starlink's alright. Starlink's alright. It's overpriced. That's my main gripe about it. That's okay, Jordan. We all do. We all do. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. The magnets thing. Dude, just a joke. I'm so mad at myself. Like, this morning, even, I should have signed up for skate playtesting. That's like I was texting the homie Garrett Jenner all morning this morning talking about streaming. And I think he's streaming. I think, shout out Garrett Jenner. If anybody's watching, go to Garrett Jenner's YouTube page right now. He's streaming Skate 4. Tell him Dan sent you. Tell him Dan's Gaming Van sent you. He might say, what's up with it? Professional skateboarder. But we were talking this morning about how good his content's been doing on Skate 4, and I'm like, God, I'm an idiot for not signing up for that playtesting. That's what I should be streaming right now. Even though everybody and their dog is streaming Skate currently, still should be. I had to get a whole new clutch. It was the wrong clutch. Damn. Playing Skate 4. This is BMX Street. I should be playing Skate 4. Oh, sketchy. There's your flip, Damien. There's your flip. Canadian? Not quite. Northern Iowan. Northern from northeast Iowa. Low key, the northern Midwest is just like discounted Canadians, to be honest. We are just northern Iowans and Minnesotans. We are just like great value brand Canadians, for sure. God, I love that transfer. Every time, that just fucking tickles my brain just right. Let's see if I can do that again. Your son plays it and wants to know. Leanne, I did not see your first comment. I didn't see your first comment. Dude, Mario, are you a real human typing that? What the? Travis, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Ever been to Woodward? Sadly, no. I've been to Woodward Copper. I was there with my bike on person, but I was also with my ex-girlfriend. Like, she was with me at the time. So, like, we were driving through the Colorado mountains, doing, like, a whole day trip. So I couldn't justify, like, actually paying to ride there for the day and riding it. And, to be honest, Woodward Copper kind of sucks. The main reason I wanted to ride there was the foam pit and the Resi quarter. Or do they have a Resi quarter? I don't think they do have a Resi quarter pipe. But no, that was a really big bucket list item with building out my van, as I wanted to live at Woodward East for a season and live in my van at Woodward. Even if I was just like a janitor or like an HVAC technician or something along those lines, and just work at Woodward and be able to live that skate park culture that deep. But I fried my shoulder before I checked that one off the list. And I'm kind of chilling on BMX. Can you try to do a flare tail whip? I'll try. That's a good request. I've never done that. Okay, let's try that. Oops. Oh shit, that's gonna be kind of tough. Alright, I got you though. We'll do a flare tail whip. Copper's mid, yeah, they don't. PA has hella resi, yeah, dude. Fucking Woodward East has resi stair sets. I mean, not resi, but like foam pit stair sets, where even the stairs are made out of foam. I remember when I first learned that, my confidence in my BMX skill went up like 1,000,000 times fold. Like, bro, I learned BMX the hard way. Fucking Midwestern with no skate parks to my advantage. Meanwhile, there's motherfuckers at Woodward East where the first time that they get to try to hit a handrail, it's like there's like no consequences. They can just hit a handrail for the first time, no consequences. My first time hitting a handrail was like all the consequences available. It was like some random crusty ass street handrail, so we didn't have any good skate parks. I was like, okay, it's okay that I can't tail whip and bar spin and fucking flare, because the people I'm comparing myself to have been growing up at Woodward at like, since they were like 10 years old, fucking having like professional riders coach them into doing shit into foam pits. And then they take it from like the foam pit to the resi, and then they take it from the resi to the ramp, and they're all the same exact ramp, so like the transfer from thing to thing, it makes it so much easier. I have heard that. I've heard that foam pits in general actually can be tough. Damn, Blazin'. Yeah, sadly, I'm kind of over BMX. I haven't touched a bike in 2 years since I got shoulder surgery. Scared to undo what the doctors fixed. I can't sacrifice another 6 months of physical therapy and all that if I did fry my shit. Yes, sir, Jake. The good old Super Ultra Mega Park. Etnies, remember those shoes? Yeah, I fucked with Etnies. I definitely went through a phase of like the puffy Etnies shoe. That's actually the shoes I'm wearing right now. Kind of give like early 2000s Etnies vibes. Yes, sir. Torn labrum really bad. If you know about labrums, it's like a thing that goes around your arm. So like where like the head of your arm bone goes into your shoulder socket, your labrum is this weird gooey thing that's wrapped all the way around the head of your bone, and it's like glue that glues your arm into your socket, kind of, sort of. Really dumbing things down with that. Generally, when people tear their labrum, they tear like one side of it. So like if they dislocate their shit and like that way, they'll tear this side of it because it'll like overstretch. If they dislocate their shit that way, it'll tear the underside of it. Turns out mine was tore like 90% off, so like pretty much all the way around the dealio was fucked. My bicep, where my bicep connected in my shoulder, was disconnected. All of my chest tissues were extremely stretched out. So the doc, it was actually the last thing you want to hear, because there's like 2 surgeries that they can do to fix your labrum. The less intensive one for not as bad destroyed shoulders, and the more intensive one that's like for more cooked shoulders. And like after surgery, the doctor was like, one of the first things I heard coming out of surgery, and once I like gained a grip on life again and all this stuff was wearing off, the doctor was like, yeah, so it's really bad. We were supposed to put like 4 or 5 pins in your shoulder, and it ended up being like 8, twice as many. He's like, so to be honest, I really wish that we would have sent you to the bigger hospital and you would have done the more intensive surgery, because it was a lot worse than I assumed it was going to be, and that the whatever scan, CT scan or whatever it was I got done to look at it, you can only see so much until you're in there. Once he got in there, he realized it was worse than he thought it was. I was like, great, that's really reassuring, doc. He's like, so it might dislocate again, and if it does, then you're going to have to go the more intensive surgery. Like, fucking sick, bro. That's what you want to hear coming out of a surgery? Yeah, Matt. Partial tear, Kyle? Yeah, dude, they're all gnarly. Sadly, my labrum was definitely a little bit worse than the average labrum tear, but, like, regardless, man, a shoulder injury is a shoulder injury. It's just bad. What's up, Lewis? I tore my hip? No. Coming back after 2 years, yeah. I've said many, many, many times I'm very thankful I fucked up my shoulder as bad as I did. It wasn't my knee or my hip, because that would have really messed up my life. I mean, not being able to use my arm for like 6 months, that messed up my life. But not being able to use my leg for like 6 months, that would have been a whole nother level of struggle bus, like a whole different scenario. Not being able to get in and out of the van, not being able to take Cassie on a walk, to go to the bathroom. What's up, Unknown? Tyler, thanks for the follow. Max, thanks for the follow. Jade Jones, how goes it? The game is BMX Streets. How did that happen? The original shoulder injury for me was actually on my KTM 450. And then I just I didn't ignore it. It was really gnarly. It was a pretty good crash, and I just tried to like ride it out. I tried to like ignore it and think it isn't bad. I just hurt my shoulder. I didn't break it. Actually, no. When I crashed my dirt bike, and I got up, my brother asked if I was okay. I immediately was like, I broke my shoulder. My shit's cooked. And I'm not the friend that like falls down and is like, I broke it. I'm like the opposite. I will tank my shit and I'll just keep limping through the day and be like, dude, no, like, it's good. It's just a little sore. Meanwhile, I have like a sprained ankle or whatever. But I immediately was like, I broke my shoulder. It's bad. This one's bad. This is not a normal, just hurt. But I ignored it and just like tried to fight it through the night. And dude, it was the gnarliest night of my life. I just laid in bed. I hate to say it, but just like literally just crying for fucking hours. Just like the most brutal pain. That shit sucked. The next day, once the hospitals or urgent cares were open, and you wouldn't get charged double for going in at nighttime, American problems. I finally went to the urgent care. The doctor gave me a sling. The doctor pretty much just like looked at me. He literally just came in, told me to take my shirt off, just looked at my shoulder, slapped me around a little bit. He gave me a sling that came in a plastic piece of case this big. I'm not kidding. The sling that he gave me was folded up into this little plastic thing this big. The most rinky-dink, shitty-ass sling. Charged me like $200 to walk in the door. Charged me like $40 for a $2 sling from Alibaba. Told me, hey, nothing. Rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine. So I kept going on with my life, as he told me to. Until I had a like deadly blood clot in my shoulder from overusage and from all my lymph nodes being swollen from just casually living and working and doing blue collar jobs with a torn labrum. And then that ended up being like a whole week-long hospital stay, and they had to do surgery to they did angioplasty, which means they like blow up my veins like a balloon and then like use like a mini vacuum essentially to vacuum out the blood clot. Ooh, Alibaba to the rescue, yeah. Not only Alibaba to the rescue, but the doctor's gonna fucking upcharge it like 200%, of course. But so then, yeah, that was the whole thing, and then I just kept dislocating it for many, many years, like 3 or 4 years. I just kept ignoring the shoulder issues and would dislocate my shoulder every couple months until I finally was like, yeah, I gotta I gotta do something about that. So it was a mixture of my 450 and BMX. 450 was the main abuser, but BMX is what really fried it. Did the same thing, raptured my knee. Oh, falling 12 to 13 feet. Damn, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying that a raptured knee is anything light. That's crazy. But that could have been worse. That was one of my dad's friends, construction guy, passed away from falling about that same height. Oh, dude, I recently kind of jacked my knee looping out a wheelie on the E-Ride. But god dang, am I super grateful that I fried my shoulder and not a knee, hip, ankle, something that I need to walk. Dude, Alibaba to the rescue is so real. This is the map from Skate 3, yes sir. Speaking of which, should we see if the drone works and go ride a different section? Whoa. Kilowatt, I miss BMX so bad, bro. I don't know why my drone isn't working. Have we hit a light goal? Oh yeah. Maybe my drone isn't working for the same reason that I can't click on a new map. Maybe it's my controller. Skippy, BMX Streets. BMX Streets. Oh, dang, dude. Not football tryouts. I never got hurt in football, thankfully. I had a standard lengthy OX Platinum. Nice. Nice. I had a... My bike was primarily Odyssey and S&M parts. Primarily Odyssey and S&M. My most recent frame that I have, and like one of my favorite frames, is a blank Grizzly frame. It's pretty much a no-name small company out of Canada. Super small company. It was heavy. Heavy as a motherfucker, but it was like a 21.75 with like a really tall seat stay, so it was nice and comfy for a tall guy like myself. Ooh. Dang, dude, broke your nose playing football? That's crazy. I broke my nose wrestling, actually. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this shit's crooked as hell. I can't breathe. Nah, Donnie. I'm like reading every chat, man. This ain't recorded. This ain't pre-recorded. The skate map is in game. It's just in the mod.io section. You can just download the skate map super easily. Super sick. Yeah, computer only. Computer only. Golden, thanks for the follow. Oops, I tried to go over the spine, but he didn't make it over. Shadow Conspiracy still valid? I would say so. To be honest, I haven't kept up with the BMX scene in the slightest. Pretty much ever since I cooked my shoulder, I have not looked into BMX at all. This is the most I've been involved in the BMX culture in the past 2 years, is just playing this. You know what? I'm just going to say it, Big Vin. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I'm totally kidding, bro. That's a meme reference. I hope you get the meme reference. If you don't, look up, just go into YouTube and type in, I don't care that you broke your elbow. It's such a classic video. That shit's so funny, man. But Big Vin, that sucks, bro. I hope that it heals up as it should. No clutch, Peyton, no clutch. No pedals at all right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The game is BMX Streets. The game is BMX Streets. What's up, KCD? Big Ben says thank you. Dude, if you haven't seen that video, you gotta look it up. Seriously, it is 100%. It's like a 10-second meme video. It's totally worth like the 15 seconds to Google I don't care that you broke your elbow video. Shit is funny. It's so funny. That's what, dude, all my years bitching about my shoulder, I was like, for many years, I was literally just known as the guy with a bad shoulder. Whether it was at work, whether it was at family or friend events, whether it was at the skate park, it was like such a common subject of like, how's the shoulder doing? Because I'd fry it every few months. And I was honestly disappointed in all of my friends and peers for not making the Step Brothers reference more often of, do you know what helps shoulder pain? What's going on, Dishy? what did I do to the pedals? If you watch, I think 3 videos ago now, it shows how I broke my SRP pedals. I broke like the output where the cord, where the USB plugs into the pedals. My pedals were not tightened down on my stand. We gotta get out of this park. I've got no flow here. Yeah, dog. We have got flow. Yeah, dog. We've got flow. Yes, sir. We in the van. We in the van. Thank you, Gilo. Yep. Do live in the van. So annoying. It's, you know what's the most annoying part is, Dishy, is the next day. So the day prior to me breaking the pedals, the 2 days prior, I tore apart my entire solar system. I wired in all new batteries. I ran all new wires for my sim racing rig. I bought wire management things. I did the best wire management I've ever done on my sim racing rig for like the 3 years I've had it. Dialed it in. All new batteries in the solar system. Like, I'm set. I'm going to be able to stream for fucking 8 hours a day. No issues. The only thing that was left was the next day I was going to take my pedals off to install the Moza Performance Brake Kit on them. And I was just like, that was 2 days of not streaming. I'm supposed to stream every day. So I was like, I'll do it after stream or I'll do it the next morning. I just need to stream today. So I get on stream. So that's why my pedals, I didn't bother tightening my pedals down, as I was thinking I have to take them off tomorrow. And sure as shit, I break them. I'm like, oh, you idiot. Why didn't I just fucking put on the Performance Brake Kit and get them remounted properly? It was so annoying. I'm like, it's annoying because it was 100% my fault. But it's alright. It's just, I don't know. That's how she goes, man. That's how she goes. I love the movie Step Brothers. Dude, I should watch that. I haven't watched any movies in a long time. How did you not get mad depressed when in recovery? Struggling to accept my setback in sport? I hate to say it, but I was mad depressed for half a year. That was like the lowest point in my whole life, for sure. That was, sadly, I mean, honestly, the only reason I didn't, like, really fall, like, I was definitely, that was, like, the closest I could, like, say that I was actually depressed. I also just went through a nasty breakup, like, literally a couple weeks before surgery, like a 2-year, 3-year-long relationship, and she was not the best of peoples, and it wasn't the best of breakup situations, I mean, none of them are good. But so that added to it, and all the energy of that, plus the shoulder surgery and having to, like, accept that I had to quit BMX, like my only thing that I enjoyed, I poured all that energy into social media, and that is solely how I started to be able to make a living on socials. Was like, I had so much pent up, like, I don't know, energy of some sort, and just threw that all at social medias and, like, overcommitted to, like, definitely, like, manic, unhealthy level of obsession with trying to grow a social media page. It was like a mixture of, like, I can't ride BMX anymore, and that's my main passion, so I gotta find something to replace it with, and that's gonna be content, and also a mixture of, like, what's his name? Shit. Oh, what's his name? He's a white rapper. He's got, like, a really weird appearance. Oh, what is his name? But he has the famous clip where he says, my biggest goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Oh, no, hell no, Carolyn. That was the biggest blessing of my life, getting that thing away from me. She was the worst, to be honest. Hate to say that, but Riff Raff, yeah, thank you, bro. It was, like, legitimately a little bit of that energy of, like, you know what? Fuck this bitch, I'm gonna get famous. But it's just like Adam LZ, in one of Adam LZ's, in a lot of Adam LZ's podcasts, he credits most of his success to his divorce with Nicole. The year of the flex, as he called it. Nicole, like, cheated on him, and then they got a divorce or something weird. Like, that happened. And it put Adam in a weird place, and it pushed him into what he calls the year of the flex, where he just locked the fuck in. Absolutely. The universe removes things to make room for others. Exactly. Very well said. The game is BMX Streets. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, Riff Raff, bro. Yes. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Yes, bro. My main goal. Dude, that's what the homie Garrett Jenner went to the... I think he's live right now, by the way. Shout out Garrett Jenner. He's live on YouTube playing Skate 4. Go say Dan sent you. But he posted on his story the other day. He went to the casino, and he had like a ticket that like you withdraw from the casino machines that show how much money you made. And it was like 63 cents, and his caption on his story was, time to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Wow, no way, Carolyn. She was worse for you, wasn't made for you. You always wish them the best. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. 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 Yeah, there was really no no, I don't know. She sucked. I'll be real. I really am. I think you guys know that I'm pretty good about being positive and looking at things from a very well-balanced headspace mindset, but as much as I do still wish her the best, that doesn't take away from the fact that she kind of sucked. We are here, and we are on the tube. This is BeamNG Streets. I wish I was playing Skate 4. If you guys want to see Skate 4, go over to the homie Garrett Jenner's stream on YouTube right now. I think he's live. The steering wheel is Moza R3. They come and go. They do. They do. As everything does. Oh, nothing lasts forever. Hey, Blazin', I appreciate that, man. That's a really thoughtful comment. Same to you, bro. Same to you. I don't get a lot of... It's honestly a rarity that you have, like, somebody come into the chat and be, like, on, like, some, like... I don't know, really normal, like, just real vibes. You're a good commenter. Like Solan. What's up, Solan? Like Solan, Carolyn, many others that are regulars. Y'all are literally 1 in a million. I see every month, I average anywhere from, like... 1 to 20 million viewers every single month, and it's like probably gain like 1 to 5 like true like just like good commenters and supporters, and like they have like good like thought processes and comments and shit. Hey, what's up, TK? It's about 1K. Wait, what do you mean, TK? Cassie, stop it. Stop it. We're in the van. Modern Dev. Check out the profile picture. What's up, Trent? I don't get why people gotta say dumb stuff to streamers. Modern, you and me both, man. Nobody beats me. On God. On God. Solana is #1. One of my friends called it process of elimination. Exactly. Yup. That's a... Things that aren't meant to be in your lifetime will find their way out. That's also like, I don't know, on stream, I know that I'm not, like right now, dude, this whole stream has been terrible streamer vibes. Everything I've talked about on stream, I probably should not have talked about on stream. This whole stream, start to finish. But like, it weeds them out. I don't know, we're here on some real shit. Like, not every stream is like a true, like, performative, big, like, live streamer energy. You know what I'm saying? Which, don't get me wrong, we do hella streams where it's all fun and games, and we're doing challenges and interactive gifts and shit, and it is big live streamer energy. But these streams are the ones that weed out the ones that ain't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Yep, absolutely. Holly, just like 2 streams ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I had like one of the worst trolls I've ever had on YouTube, and like 4 years of consistently streaming, like nearly full time on and off, and like over 10 years of streaming on and off, had one of the weirdest, saltiest, just a dude having a full-fledged mental breakdown in my chat for no reason. He just came in and he was just pissed off that I was just hanging out playing some games with chat. Fucking loser, no life, wasting your life playing video games. He kept one of his main emphases is, what are all these grown men doing here watching a grown man play a kid's game? I was playing this game. I was like, what does kid's game mean to this guy? What's an adult game? You know what I mean? Like, if I was playing Roblox, alright, he's got a point. And, like, don't get me wrong, he does got a point. At the end of the day, that is what's going on. 921 days. Salon? Dude, what do we have to do for 1,000 days? Play Car X? Is that what I do on Salon's 1,000th day sub? Do we have a full day of Car X stream? I have not played Skate 4 yet. It's killing me, bro. It's killing me. Right, and Carolyn, more the power to it. I followed one guy who played Red Dead Redemption. He was definitely 70-something years old. Just like this cowboy kind of guy. And he'd play Red Dead Redemption. He'd be like super into the game. And I had so much respect for him because of that. So much. And like Dirt's another great example. Carolyn, thank you for that hand hearts, by the way. Thank you very much. Damn, people like that gotta stay off YouTube, I know. That's the thing, and like, I don't know. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Like, they're in real life, they're in YouTube. They're more on comments than anywhere. I'm a child inside this older gal body. I feel that. Fuck. Got the game, it's sick? Nice, bro. So fun, right? Do what DJ said, free hoodie as merch. That's actually pretty valid. That is pretty valid. I think I should be able to ship to where you're at. I believe. Yeah, I know. I really want to play Skate 2. Honestly, I should be playing it right now. That's what I'm kicking myself for not signing up for the tester beta. Once again, if you guys do want to watch Skate 3 content, the good homie Garrett Jenner is live right now playing it on YouTube. Good ass dude. Super real dude. And a literal professional skateboarder in real life. Which I think that adds to watching a skate stream compared to watching somebody who doesn't play skate. It's sick to see somebody that's, you know, very well versed. 6, 7. You doing an airwalk in this game? Let me think. What would the equivalent of an air? I mean, like a Superman, I guess, would be the closest to an airwalk. Let's see. You can do Superman somehow. What the fuck was all that? Does anybody know how to do a Superman? I hate that they even added that stupid shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there we go. That's the closest we... Nope. Dumbass fucking Grand Slam. The fuck. I wish I could just turn that trick off. I never want to see that shit happen again. Pisses me off. The game is BeamNG Streets. Okay, how do I Superman? I don't know. We did it once. I'm really brain farting. All of a sudden, my fingers aren't working. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Did I got it figured out? Nope. 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 There we go. Let's try that again. I gotta remember, it takes a second to get back onto the vent. Craziness on another level, right? There we go. That's the closest we got to an airwalk on the BMX bike. Dude, Vinny, something like that, or I don't know. Or he was, I mean, honestly, Vinny, the way the guy was commenting, he was definitely over 50 years old. The dude that was like, just like losing his... Sadly, that's generally, my average hater is over 50 years old, which blows my mind. Blows my mind. You can live that many years and gain that much life experience and get that many life experiences and still be triggered by what another guy is doing. I don't know. That fucking... Carolyn says, I'm not a hater. Carolyn, you're the furthest from a hater. But it is, though. I hate to say it, but like in my on Instagram as well, I had a post go semi-viral the other day, and the only hate comments are very clearly boomers. Just pissed off for no good reason. What a fucking loser, stupid idea, piece of shit, homeless, living off the government. And they just like go off on all these weird assumptions, and it's like, even if all their assumptions were true, even if I was living off like government assistance, and like I was a complete loser, and I had nothing going for me, even if all those things were true, who's in the worst position? The person that's like doing that but still enjoying themselves? Or like the person who like can't... I don't know, dude. It's so weird to me. Like, bro, we all have so much of our own shit going on in our lives. How can we care about what other people are doing with theirs? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Grace? They can stay mad, on God. They really can, though. That's what, dude, yesterday I leaned into, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, I leaned into that hater way more than I should have. I gave him way more attention than I should have. But it was like, dude, like, you're mad for what? You're mad because we're all chilling? No, this is not on PS5. Please don't spam. What's good, Grace? How's it been? How's life? How is life? You're hella good at this game. Thank you, David. I've been playing, as I say that, I fucking do that. I've been playing this game for a long time. I was actually the first game tester for this game ever, like, 10-ish years ago. So I should be better than I am, low-key. It is BeamNG Street, yes sir. It's not Pipe, it's BeamNG Street. Pipe is like the predecessor to this game. Bikes are far better than people, just a good old school red line, right? That is, I go by that. We love bikes. We love bikes. Salon says, when are you gonna make me mod? Honestly, I haven't added any mods for a very long time, which I'm thankful for. The van is too messy right now. I can't even do that. I can't even do that disservice to Grace. I can't have the first impression of the van on stream be what it is right now. Looks like a vibe. What's up, David? Definitely big chillin', man. This game is so fun. Thank you for those follows. Yeah, Blazin', you are totally right with that. I know, dude. It is. Haters literally, I don't know. When people are like genuinely triggered like that, it makes me feel like they are not of the same, even like, motherfuckers aren't even human. They're just energy vampires trying to suck up some of your good energy and transform it into negative or something. I don't know. Unk and the van's on some shit again. How's the house progress? Nothing exciting. Currently, where I'm looking, the city that I've been looking in, there are no options. There's one option, but it doesn't have a garage, and that's like one of the biggest things on my buy box. Misery loves company, exactly. I've used that, I've really learned how true that is in so many different ways. Ooh. How do you wheelie it like that? Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, like manual? Like when I was like doing this? You just hold down on your right stick halfway. Spamming A on the controller makes him pedal faster. Ooh. I'll still ride a 2012 Mongoose? That's baller, Daddy Mac. That's a flex. 100% that's a flex. Yep, David was right. Marco, what's good, man? We run Moza. Currently the Moza R3. Grace says, Salon, is that you? Salon is such a gangster, bro. Salon is such a gangster. Me and DJ's like first massive long-time supporter, for sure. Him and the old guy. Hydro Snake, thank you for the roses, player. If you're still in here, sorry, man. I didn't see that. 2012 Mongoose logo, sick. The game is BeamNG Streets. Didn't think there's many more about anymore. Yeah, dude, I bet not. Every once in a while, I'd run into some old head at the skate park that was rocking like an early 2000s bike with like some like 6-inch rise bars on it. I'm like, dude, you are a badass for riding that thing. It fucking weighed like 50 pounds. The geometry was like working against him in every way, and he'd still be doing some sick ass flatland maneuvers. Oh, Chaz is number one? Damn, I didn't know that actually. Chaz is a fucking sick human, man. He actually is. Chaz is one of those guys that I could learn a lot from. Hanging out with him in real life at Formula Drift was so cool. So cool. I did really like Chaz's energy and personality, and Chaz is the kind of guy that, like, the whole group can be sitting in indecision, like, oh, should we go sit over here? Should we go get food? Should we do this? Should we do that? And Chaz is the one to, like, confidently, but not, like, annoyingly or cockily, be like, we're doing this. Like, I don't know. Cool dude. Super cool dude. Oh, that was kind of a cool line. My game is starting to lag a little. I think my computer's starting to overheat. I subbed and liked the vid. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, if you guys like the content, if you guys want to, Dan's Van Life on YouTube is my Van Life YouTube page. Just dropped a new video yesterday of stealth camping in the van in Los Angeles and doing some wheelies on the E-Ride and cooking some dank chicken sandwiches. So long. I ride a dirt jumper. Oh, nice, dude. A Mongoose dirt jumper is sick. I haven't seen Chaz for a minute either. I hope that he's doing good. Saw him about a week ago? Okay, we'll take that. Chaz is a busy guy. Chaz is also a get-her-done kind of guy. He definitely is a grinder, man. You still got the old Duke. What's up, B40? Welcome in. Dude, what's up, Brennan? Or Brianna? Yeah, dude. Should we switch to cassette? Chat, free coaster or cassette? Do we change it? I feel like the majority of chat doesn't really know what that even means. And that's okay. We love you guys for that. Every one of you guys in here, the less into BMX you are, the more I appreciate you being here. So that just means you're here for the vibe. And that's what every streamer wants out of an audience, is an audience that will watch them play Minecraft and then Call of Duty and then Assetto Corsa and then skate. Cassette? Game name is BMX Streets. Ah, today's paid holiday. That's sick. I have never experienced a paid day off in my whole life. Is that true? That's true. I've never been paid to not work. I love my new job. That's sick, Carolyn. That's a flex. Talking about heavy bikes, yeah, dude. Absolutely. That thing is, what, 40 pounds or something? Cassette sounds so good. I agree. I'm a big cassette rider. I was anti-free coaster guy. I bought my ex a free coaster just for an excuse to me have... What's English? I bought my ex a free coaster just so I could have an excuse to buy myself a free coaster. So then I could, like, hop on her bike and swap off. Damn, I have grind assist on. And I still can't grind worth a shit. That's sad. Where is it? Where is the cassette setting? Yeah, where's DJ at? I always appreciate when DJ's in the stream. As much as I appreciate the non-BMXers in the stream, I guess I do equally appreciate a BMXer in the stream. What's going on here? Am I cooked? Am I scrolling right over top of it and I don't see it? Whew. It could be. I mean, I am cooked. That's definitely not... Not actually. I'm just cooked as a human. I'm as sober as a rock. But I am also just as cooked as a human. What's going on here? Boots! Do you see cassette? Did you see that, Dan? I don't know if I did. What happened? Salon shared the live? Carolyn says, damn, at Salon, wait. 5-mile commute and jeans every day? Dialed. Damn, I have a 6-month paid holiday 2 times a year? What's that even mean, bro? Yeah, I have, that's the beauty of going from blue-collar work into sales jobs, into being your own boss of content creation. If I don't work, I don't make money. And a lot of the times I work and I still don't make money. That's okay. That is okay. I don't know. Oh, Salon, that's what that means. I'm glad that your country hooks it up. I'm glad that that works like as it should. Not that the US doesn't. I'm just glad that it does. Dude, what is going on? I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. I think it might be... Oh. No, I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, guess we're not switching to cassette. David, go to FD. I cannot suggest it enough. I'm not a big event kind of person. I don't really get too excited about doing things. I don't know. I'm a pretty basic guy. I like to just chill at home and ride bikes. That's about it, really, I guess. That's why I like to cook. I like to eat. I like to sit at home and play video games and hang out. Take my dog on adventures and shit. But if you're into drift cars at all, dude, fucking put it on a credit card, dude. Do whatever it takes to get to your nearest Formula Drift event. Or if you can swing it, go to the Long Beach Formula Drift event and make a whole ass vacation out of it, because that was so sick. God, that was so cool. It was one of my favorite things I've done in a long time. Just to see drifting at that big of a scale was so eye-opening. To see that it's like that. What's up, Tora? Welcome back. To see that there's that many people into drifting is crazy. Of every culture, of every age, of every nationality, of every sex at that event. Like, there was 80-year-old grandmas walking around wearing fucking Adam LZ Formula Drift t-shirts. I kid you not. It was so sick to see, like, just how broad the drift culture is. Because, like, especially being from the Midwest, like, I picture drifting as being super, grassroots still. Same with BMX. Like, in the big picture, I feel like it's, like, this weird, super small niche that only a small, like, so many people don't even know what the word drifting means. But it really is huge. There's a huge audience for drift cars. PC only. Tora, how's the day? I'm not sure what bike this is. Apex. I'm not sure. Take a moment to remember the great Dave Mira, straight up. I'm from Iowa. I'm from Iowa. Dude, yeah, that's kind of the same thing, Carolyn. When I went to the drag track, I can't think of what it's called. What's the drag track near Denver, Colorado called? I think it just closed like a year or so ago. Damn, that's crazy, Solon. That's crazy. Doing better than I am, that's for sure. What is that called? It starts with a B, I think. I think it just closed. But I went to a drag event there for like one of my first real drag events. And that was also kind of sick to see just like the average, like how many people were walking around and how big an event it was. Just another Wednesday test and tune night, but it was like a whole ass event. And there was like a ton of people there. Ton. Dang, Dynamite, that's so sick. That is so sick. What's up, Fernando? Yeah, and that was also the first time I saw Top Fuel drag cars. Is that what that's called? Like the true, like, drag cars? Or funny cars? Is that what they're called? So those the same things? Or Top Fuel and funny cars similar? It was nuts. Those things fucking, like, rattled the entire place. Ballies? No. What is the name of that track that I'm trying to think of? It was like... I don't know. It's a shame, though. I think it shut down. Small tires? Funny cars are second? Okay, yeah. Top Fuel is the super crazy, not even, like, car-looking things. They're like crazy drag mobiles. And then funny cars, still like kind of like fake looking like a car. But they're not even a car underneath. Like they like have like a fake like Chevy, like a Monte Carlo shell that's made out of like all like carbon fiber or something else very light. But it's like a whole custom frame, tiny little front tires. Shit's crazy. The way that they accelerated was like actually unearthly. It was nuts. What's up, BB? Lucas, how's it going? Golden Crystal, how are we? Fernando, how you doing? How we doing, Lucas? No Aceto, man. We're on day 3 of the pedal struggle. I started upstream on BeamNG expecting to start on Beam and then end the stream on Aceto, and my pedals would not register on my computer at all. Womp, womp, womp. My best friend dude took me. Best day of my life. That's sick, Carolyn. Yeah, that's... Big car events like that are super fun. I feel like even if like you aren't a huge... I feel like even if you aren't like a huge car enthusiast, going to a big like racing event is still just like that same fun like event vibe. Like the energy is just huge there. Everybody's stoked. Everybody's drinking monsters and fancy coffees and eating fucking funnel cakes and like just having fun. I know, Kajix? I'm sorry, man. I'm butchering your name. Yeah, I don't know why these pedals aren't working. Somebody said restart your computer. Honestly, they might have had a decent point. There's a chance restarting the computer will do it, but pretty unlikely. Oh, someone ask him? Oh, the game is BMX Streets. Thank you, Scott. I switched to the Moza SRP light pedals, the pedals that come with the Moza R3 package, wheelbase bundle. I don't know why they don't work. They're practically brand new. I have not abused them at all. I've probably played on them like 5 to 15 hours total. Yeah, they don't even register on Pit House. They plug directly into the base. So like I plugged the Ethernet cord. Oh, you know what? It just hit me. It could be the wrong... I had to restart. Oh, no way. You had to restart your computer? Also, it just hit me. There's a chance I'm not using the right cord. I'd assume that like all Ethernet style cords are equal, but that might be ignorant of me to assume. I just reached in my bag of random cords, which I have a couple different Moza Ethernet cables. Yo, Cohen, thank you for the roses, man. I might have just grabbed one of the Ethernet cables that was meant for my shifter and not the pedal. Should I check right now? Should I go dig through my booth seat really quick and see if there's another cord really easily accessible and try it? Kajix, that was actually one thing that kind of pissed me off this morning, is these pedals don't have a USB plug port. I thought they did. These pedals you can only wire to the base, which low-key I'm not stoked on. Should I go check right now? That could be. Tara, that's exactly what I thought too. But all my software and my base's software is up to date. That was the first thing that I tried to do when they didn't show up. I was like, okay, well, we'll just have to update the wheelbase. My R3 software probably needs updated. My main pedals were the SRP pedals. I broke those. I put my CRP pedals on. Those just do not work in the van. I don't have enough. I need to scoop my seat back like a whole nother foot to make those pedals work, which I can't, obviously. My seat is maxed out backwards. It won't hurt to try. Nate, I forgot Riders Republic. I never had a ton of fun with it. I haven't had a ton of fun with Riders Republic. Nah, Derek, you're chilling, man. That's like, I was saying earlier too, like if I did message Moza and explain to them why I need a new set of SRPs, they'd send them. Most likely. I just don't even want to do that. Oh, The game is BMX Streets. I should have did a little bar spin right there. Derek says, I need you on Beam. I know, dude. I'm actually like kind of, I'm a little bit bummed about not being able to stream it just because of the server. Like the server was just starting to build momentum. We're actually getting some people on there that are playing regularly and shit. And now I'm MIA for days. Oh. Very quickly, I'm going to see if there's a cord. I'm also going to put a fan on my computer. Hi, Cassie. You're so beautiful. Oh. Hi, Cassie. You are such a good girl. Oh, yes, you are. I lied. My booth seat's fucking jam-packed full of clothes and stuff. I don't want to dig it all out right now. I'm too lightheaded to fuck with it. Should I unplug and replug them into the base one more time just for shits and gigs? They are plugged into the pedals port. They sure are. Boom. Oh man, we're also on day 3 of being lightheaded as a motherfucker all day, like dizzy. Shit, I forgot to close my door. Joseph. Oh, really? Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, Casey? Let me just click on Moza app just to make sure. Oh, I am lightheaded as shit. Riders Republic is fun. I don't know. I just couldn't really like get into it. Hashtag Cassie 35 miles or 30 miles an hour is crazy. It is nuts that dog can run 30 miles an hour. Like, that's a wild number. It really is. You crash a dirt bike at 30 miles an hour, you're having a bad time. Yeah, no, pedals are not registering. Oh wait, we are updating a couple softwares on Moza. What if this fixes the fucking base right now? I feel like cheetahs run like 60 miles an hour, right? Doesn't a cheetah run like 60 something miles an hour, just over 60? I know that sounds like actually unbelievable. I think they do though, or 50 or something. Isn't that crazy? Like the speed of going down a highway. Can you imagine like looking out your window and you just see a cheetah running just as fast as you? That's cracked. What's up, Devusi? Yes, sir. Hey, Saber, what's up, man? Cat, thanks for hanging out. Beninya, what's up, man? Mr. Destin, how are ya? Cheetahs are fast AF? Dude, that's crazy. It doesn't even make sense. Cat is in the stream. Yep, Carolyn. Importing parameters. Oh, I think that I have to calibrate my pedals to do this update. Is that why this update isn't finalizing? What's happening? I'm trying to update my stuff for the wheelbase, but it seems as if it's... Oh, there we go. Ah, no, my wheelbase is on the latest version. Womp, womp, womp. Yep, no pedals. No pedals. Or wait, let's just do one more here. Upgrading to the new version of Pit House may cause issues. What kind of fucking warning is that? Why's it gotta be that way? Yeah, Kat is thinking about van life. If I'm not mistaken, Kat already has a bus. Aiden, how's it going? I'm faster than a Cheeto? Holy Tempers? Like, well, yeah, I'd hope you're faster than the Cheeto. Cheeto can't move. Devusi, I heavily recommend it. I just ran my numbers yesterday. Since moving into the van, if I would have been living in the same live-in situation that I was, which I most likely would have been, at a minimum, I would have saved exactly, right now, $100,000. In the 5 years I've been in the van, if I would have been paying roughly $1,600 a month, which is that's a low monthly amount. That's no going out, that's eating, that's meal prepping, eating cheap as fuck. If I would have just been living where I was living before moving into the van in Colorado, I would have, by now, the amount of time I'm living in this van, I would have spent $100,000 just to have a roof over my head. $100,000, bro. McKimmy, what's good, man? Hopefully the day's going better. It is going well. Still no pedals. I just tried fucking with them again. I just threw in the towel again. I don't know why they're not doing the thing, but it's alright. Thankfully, dude, the BeamNG Street streams have been doing better than I deserve. It's a Ford Transit 350. It's the biggest Transit that Ford makes. Very, very grateful that the BeamNG streams have been doing as good as they have been. March, thank you for the follow. You're the first follower we've gotten in probably half hour, so it's greatly appreciated. Definitely not near the amount of followers or gifts coming in via BeamNG Street streams, but overall, the streams have done amazing. Emily, thank you. Archie, thank you. Alfie, thank you. Appreciate those follows, man. About 15K make the transition. Hey, Devusi, dude, the last thing you should worry about is what anyone else in the world thinks about you. If you're worried about that in any scenario, you'll be held back in so many ways in life. Straight up. I mean, like, I get you. Definitely, there are days, like, especially, like, certain days when I haven't showered for literally a week or so, and I'm just looking grouchy and grimy as fuck, and feeling grouchy and grimy as fuck. And then, like, I go out in, like, some fancy Colorado mountain town, ski town, I'm just walking around with Cassie. There are definitely days I am, like, self-conscious. I'm, like, walking around being like, was that guy looking at me like I looked like the sketchy hobo? But at the end of the day, fuck him, dude. Somebody's got to be the sketchy hobo. Might as well be us, you know what I'm saying? If that's what it takes to get some sick life experiences and potentially financially get ahead, have a few years of sacrifice to be able to save some money and get yourself out of debt if that's the case, or get yourself a savings built up to possibly buy a house, like, so be it. I feel that every day. See, even as a house you can feel like even if you live in a house, you can wake up feeling like a bum some days. They don't pick up at all, McKimmy. And they're the SRP light pedals that wire directly into the wheelbase. I mean, it drove when I parked it last. When I put the pedals away last, they were working beautifully. Like, I do get you, Debussy, totally. But definitely don't even let that start to be a concern. And even more so, like, worrying about, like, just, like, randoms thinking you look like a hobo. Like, for, like, friends and family and such. Even at that, like, you can't let that thought process stop you from doing what you want to do. We'll only get one lifetime, and we have no idea how long it will last. So if, like, you even have a small inkling of, like, I feel like this would be good for me, or I feel like I want to do this, do that shit. Don't even think twice about it. Oh. You go on that E-Ride Pro. I will likely be unloading the E-Ride Pro and riding to the river and jumping in the river after stream today. Nice cold mountain river always is enough to wake a guy up and give you a good clear mind of jumping into the mountain river. The sound of the fucking water rushing by and the freezing coldness. And then once you get into the coldness, it just feels so good. Dude, Devusi, exactly, bro. You don't have to... That's actually one thing. I grew up in a small farming town in Iowa. My graduating class had like 40-something people in it. Like the entire class of 2016 had like 40 people in it. Literally everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows... I knew... About like 80% of my classmates, I knew their parents, I knew their dogs, I knew their cousins, and they all knew the same about me. We all know, if you have some fucking family drama, the whole town fucking finds out about it within a day. If you have a relationship drama, the town finds out before you do. And I've said before that gives an effect that I call the, what's the word? Magnifying glass effect. It feels like everything you do, you're in the scope. Yep. I was in Northeast Iowa. Yep. And it feels like you're under the magnifying glass. Every step you take, if you trip a little bit, if you stumble over your words, if you show up to the store and your eyes are a little bloodshot, like you're worried of or if you show up after work and you got like some mud on your face and like. Every little tiny decision you make, you feel like everyone's watching. It really matters. And every small decision makes like the biggest impact all around you. Can't hide in the masses at all in a small town like that. There's like literally no hiding from any small or big instances. And living in the van has really decoded that out of me better than anything else ever could have. Right, yeah, I got you, McKimmy. Totally, though, but living in the van, because it literally is that. I actually have had, like, say I'm living in a small-ish town, I'm going to the same grocery store every 2 weeks, and, like, I go to the grocery store, and, like, I don't know, I go in there and I'm all fried and I say some stupid shit to the cashier, like really trip over my words. One, the van has taught me that it literally doesn't matter. I will never see that person again for the rest of my life. It's not like the hometown where like you say some dumb shit and like then like your fucking girlfriend's mom hears about it and your best friend hears about it and your family hears about it and like they over dramatize whatever it is that happened and like they got not shit to talk about, so they'll talk about it for 2 weeks on end, even though it's just like a weird little mishap. But like when you get out into the world, you'll really realize that no one's looking at you. Everyone has their own shit going on. Everyone else is worried about the stain on their t-shirt, wondering if everybody else is looking at their stain. Meanwhile, they don't notice the person they're talking to also has a stain on their t-shirt. And at the very worst, if you really do, you can't like get through that feeling. If you do have some shit happen, just like you said, you feel weird in an area, you feel like the local residents are looking at your van funny, you drive away. You go to a new town, boom, suddenly no one knows you. You're a new NPC with a fresh slate. Nobody knows your background story. Nobody knows what good, bad, or ugly you've done. Like you're just a new guy. Everybody, like, you're meeting people from a fresh slate. People don't have, like, pre-assumed assumptions about who you are and shit, you know? Based off of, like, what your dad did 20 years ago or fucking what your brother did 10 years ago or, like... Oh, I just ate it. Like the movie Footloose. Interesting, Caroline. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. The small-town magnifying glass thing. Dude, I haven't watched Footloose in so long. But it's that same thing. It's like, you can't dance in this town. Everybody will find out if you dance a little bit. And that literally is how it feels growing up in a small town. It's crazy. I marvel you took the leap into the van. Love it so much. So it made me stay. I appreciate you, McKimmy. It's definitely, it was intimidating. Hey, Mr. Jesus. Volvo, Salon, what's good, man? On the tube. Adam Sandler dresses grimy, but he's rich as fuck, right? And that's also, too, while living in LA, I kind of learned that, too. Like, that's kind of a style. Like, the days that I be looking grimy as shit walking around LA and I start questioning, like, do I look like a Skid Row resident? I'll go ride the E-Ride into Hollywood area and go get groceries at Target in literally Hollywood. And you walk in the store and there's these people with tattered ass shirts and tattered ass pants, but you notice that they have a big shiny watch and some nice ass earrings. That, like, there's a chance that their watch is worth more than my entire net worth, but they're still dressed like bums. Like, it's like a whole, like, that is like a whole style too. Kaylee, what's going on? The game is BeamNG Streets. Lived in my town for a while. Ivan, what's good? It's how you feel about yourself, right? Wait, are you saying that Adam Sandler lived in your town for a while, or I did? A lot of freedom to it, for sure, man. The preacher daughter type. Oh, we missed the bunny hop. My controller bugged. I lived in Idlewild. Wait, Idlewild. Why does that sound familiar? Is that like a northern California town? I think that Idlewild was one of the few California towns on the north that had a Planet Fitness. So when I was out here like 3 years ago with the ex-girlfriend, we were planning out where we were gonna stop and stay going up the coast, and that was one of the towns. Palm Springs. I don't remember where that is either. These things all sound familiar. It is cool. I'm starting to get a grasp on California, which is cool. If California is huge, to like try to like wrap your head around, like I talked to my parents on the phone. I'm like, well, like now I'm like north of Sacramento. They're like, well, so is that like Santa Cruz? And I'm like, well, no, like it's like I was in Santa Maria and I was in Santa Cruz before that. It all sounds the same. And there's so many towns. Old money buying properties in the 70s. How long do you stay in one spot? Really depends. Really depends, Javuzi, like what kind of life you're trying to live. I spend a lot of time in National Forest. The vast majority of my time in the van has been in Colorado National Forests. The legality is you have to move every 14 days, but you can literally move one campsite down the road 100 yards away, and then your 14 days restarts. But like in San Diego, California, as Carolyn calls the sad, weird parking lot, in big cities, a lot of times there's certain parking lots that's like, it's not actually legal and allowed to live there, but like there's so many people living in vehicles, they gotta kind of like push them all to one area. So like San Diego, there's a lot of parking lots and areas that people have literally had their vans parked in one spot and RVs parked for years. And like, yeah, they get a ticket once every couple months or something, but it's like a $60 ticket to live on the beach for years. So it's like, you just consider you have to pay $60 in rent every 2 months or 3 months. But it really varies. In general, I move about every 2 nights. If I'm in a city, I don't feel comfortable staying in one spot for more than 2 nights. And that's kind of the van life rule of thumb, is move every day. Definitely don't overstay. Don't stay in one spot more than 2 nights. But super variable. Social media has been my main income for a good few years now. A couple years. Ever down by Joshua Tree? I've been through Joshua Tree a bunch. I've hung out in Sedona, Arizona a lot, and Cottonwood, Arizona. But I've never really hung out in Joshua Tree, to be honest. Did somebody just do something? Like YouTube, did somebody just subscribe? You guys hear that sound alert? I did not set up that sound alert. No idea why that sound alert's going off. That sounded loud. I tuned that to my Twitch streams like fucking 3 years ago. We're not live on Twitch right now. I have no idea why it does that. Is it gonna stop? San Diego is weird, man. Yo, Tucson, dude, how do you live, bro? How do you not melt? Dude, I just keep hoping it's gonna stop. I think that was a new follow on Twitch, is what was supposed to make that noise. Oh my god, is it gonna stop? I don't even know if I can turn it off if I wanted to. I don't know if I can turn it off. I mean, I can go like this. Can you guys still hear it? I think TikTok can now no longer hear it, but YouTube still can. Gavin subbed. I shouldn't do that. Gavin, thank you for the sub, but I don't think that that's what would cause that sound alert. I think YouTube can still hear it, but TikTok can't hear it now. I don't know why it does that, kids. Arizona's pretty cool. Sedona is definitely, like, absolutely bucket list worthy. If you guys haven't been to Sedona, Arizona, put it on the list. You can't? Okay, sick. Sick. Tomatito, what's up, man? We can't hear it? Okay, good, good. Bam, what's up? My van is a 2015 Ford Transit. I've loved it. What kind of build are you starting, Lil? Okay, so hopefully it stopped. No, it has not stopped. It's still going. Dr. Greg, what's good, man? Appreciate the input. Yes. Carolyn, Sedona is definitely a bunch of... I don't know. How to... Yeah, yep. Sedona is known for its witchy stuff. Absolutely. The energies. It's an energy vortex. It's an energy vortex in Sedona. If you go there, all your wildest dreams will come true if you sit in the vortex center and fucking melt a rabbit's foot and pour its blood all over you. My ex-girlfriend was pretty witchy, and when I went to Sedona, Arizona, and I met a handful of other van lifers there, they made my witchy ex-girlfriend seem like the most straight-edge, basic person ever. I'm not kidding. I met people in Sedona, Arizona, that they were doing all sorts of rituals. They were sitting around fires with, like, I don't know what it was. To me, as a uneducated, uncultured, basic dude, it looked like demonic worship fucking sessions, which I don't think it was. They were, like, very happy, love, and light people. But from an outsider's perspective, the first thing anyone would assume was this is some weird devil worship shit going on. That they literally were like, they'd have like skulls and bones all around a fire. I don't remember what they would burn, but they were burning some weird shit. And they would rub their, how do I say this to make it appropriate? They're females, and they would rub their blood on their faces for full moons and all go sit around some weird fire and make some sort of sacrifices while they were way past tarot cards. They were way past tarot cards. I mean, they all had tarot cards, but their once a month blood they would rub all over. They'd keep it in a jar for a full moon and rub it all over their face and do like these weird spiritual burnings. Homie says hot. Lil Stink Butt says that sounds hot. It was fucking gnarly, bro. What's going on, Alyssa? Turkey, yeah, motherfucking. Carolyn says that's weird. It was weird. I felt very uncomfortable. And it was so weird too because like the ex-girlfriend was low-key into it and I was not. Once I caught wind of what they were doing, I was like, they're rubbing their what on their face? And they're all burning shit into the fire. Like, they're like straight up like weird, like ritual. But once again, I want to put some respect on the name. The people who were doing that were some of the happiest, nicest, like all love and light fucking like true hippies that I've ever met. They lived in a Chevy Astro van with like 200,000 miles on it. It had nothing but a mattress in it. It was covered in spray paint. Sick spray paint job, by the way. And they had like nothing to their name, and yet they're the happiest people I've ever met in life. So there's something to say about all that. They might have had something figured out with doing their rituals and shit. Alyssa, what's going on? Actual goat. What's up, Full Send Racing? Do you be doing sim racing or in real life racing? Just joining. Start at the beginning. Yeah, dude, you joined into a weird-ass conversation. Oh, Dr. Greg, how are you, bro? I'm sorry. Fuck, not the motorcycle accident. We hate to hear that. We hate to hear that. That's what Alyssa in the TikTok chat right now also got in a motorcycle accident today. She ran into someone. Those are like chakra. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like that is that's like baseline in Sedona. The chakra fucking charging, third eye wide open, Reiki energy healing and tarot cards. That's like baseline as surface level as it gets. And like those guys were so far past that. They were into literal like burning rituals. I can't think of the really weird shit that they were setting around the fire that just scared me. I don't remember what it was. I wish I could. I wonder where they are now. I should look up their Instagrams and see what they're doing now. This was very interesting. Dude, nice. Real life and the sim. Love it. I've been looking at houses in Iowa quite a bit just with the thought of getting into cars. It's about time. Wait, vampire equals Vam, Slavic god, pyre, drinking bout. Whoa! So they were vampires. They were low-key vampires. The game is BeamNG Streets. Let's see here. Dude, the fucking sound effect is still going off. I think there's a chance is what that is that's a bunch of Twitch follows. From the past like 3 years of not signing into Twitch, people have just like followed the Twitch just by like going to my link tree and seeing that I have a Twitch account and be like, oh, I'll follow on Twitch. I think that they're all coming in right now at once. That might be what's happening. Or something's just broken. I do wish I had audio. Oh, sketchy. But yeah, dude, definitely some interesting shit going on in Sedona, but nonetheless, all the energy vortex and rituals aside, you can still hear it on YouTube. Sedona's insane. So beautiful. The mountain biking there, top tier. Absolutely top tier. I went to the Sedona Mountain Bike Festival. That was actually one of my last and one of my worst shoulder dislocations. Was at the skate park in Sedona Mountain Bike Festival. Fried my shoulder. Had to walk my bike and Cassie way down the road because all the parking at the skate park was taken because the mountain bike festival was taking over the whole town. But the mountain bike riding there is so good. So many sick futures. Big ass drops, big ass jumps, really technical trails. I'll get Tarot Reed's first guidance. I've never been into that too much, to be honest. Yo, Full Send, thank you for the roses, man. Thank you for the follow. Bro's too chilled to be bothered by shit. For the most part. It's probably like an unhealthy level of chilled at this point, honestly. That's like I was talking to the one homie I ran into at the skate park like yesterday or the day before. Professional snowboarder homie that I've been kicking it with a little bit out here. And we were kind of joking about the whole like... He was saying that Chat GPT called him out really hard for being like... Not emotionally unavailable, but like... He has to like put effort into trying to have emotions. And he was like, it just doesn't work well. Girls don't like that. It's like, I don't show, like, I don't know. It is kind of true, though. I really don't give a shit about too much. Sedona is a melted-ass old civilization. The mountains are retired pyramids. Treasure inside. I mean, honestly, bro, maybe. Maybe. And, like, yeah, you are kind of right. Like, physically, and, like, for sure. There is like a bunch of ancient civilization stuff going on in Sedona. You can find tons of like, not cave dwellings. Is that what they are? Mountain dwellings? I don't know, you find like old from I don't know when, 16 or 1700s or some shit, like houses built into the cliffs out of rocks. Alyssa says, Alyssa definitely can make me mad. Alyssa is a great rage baiter. 100%. Can't do meditation? I know. Carolyn, low-key, I should. That was, I think that honestly, the whole last experience with the ex-girlfriend, I think that was the universe trying to get me to do, like, yoga and that shit. Because it would definitely, I'm sure it betters your life in general. Just being able to, like, sit still with your thoughts and stuff is definitely a great skill. That was, like, one of the best BMXers in Iowa. What's his name? I wish I could say his name. Somebody might know it. Jason something. I can't think of his name. Absolute shredder. He has like a 7-year-old daughter that's also an absolute shredder on a BMX bike. So sick. I was talking to him once about how did you get bar spins. I just cannot commit to keeping my feet on. I can land them over and over and over with one foot, but I can't keep my fucking right foot on. And he said yoga. I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. I was like, come on. Don't tell me that goofy answer. Tell me how you learn bar spins. But he said that doing yoga completely changed his perspective, and that's when he got good on a BMX bike. He said he rode for like 10 years, and he was never that great. And he dived deep into yoga, and then that gave him the mindset that like anything is really doable if you just think about like the micro movements, and you just like trust the process. That is how he got good at BMX, was through a mindset that he gained through yoga. I was like, God damn it. Why is the universe always picking on me? Why didn't he tell me that he just had to eat shit like 20 times? That's what I wanted to hear. Are we actually at 500 likes? Nate, I appreciate you chilling, man. Have a great stream. Hope you have a good stream, man. Have fun. Appreciate you pulling up. See you tomorrow. Bro's using ChatGPT for therapy? Hacks. Dude, straight up. But no, he said that he uses ChatGPT for a lot of shit. He was actually talking about how he uses ChatGPT for a lot of his stocks and options trading too. But he was saying that he brought up to ChatGPT, he was like, dude, I have this reoccurring issue with relationships. Can you put the pieces of the puzzle together for me? And ChatGPT called him out on it, dead on accurate, and like diagnosed him too. It's like, it sounds like you probably maybe have this, or this is an issue. He's like, wait a minute. Tell me more about option A. That sounds like me. I should use ChatGPT more. It's honestly a shame I don't. Is he an Aquarius? That's a great question. I have no idea. That is also something that I've never dug deep into. What's that stuff called? Like your star sign or something? Or what am I? I'm an Aquarius. Am I? I'm an Aquarius, I think. I was born like early February 9th. Dude, that's so funny. Bro's using ChatGPT for therapy. Hacks. Yeah, right, dude? Why spend $60 on therapy when ChatGPT is the same thing? You do some backflips? I got you. We were just about to go up to the street park. But I got you. Oh, that was so stupid. What's up, Ghost? Astrology. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I get it. Like, I see, like, the whole, like, the baseline entry-level concept of it is, like, the moon affects the water so much that the tides raise and lower fucking like a ton of feet every day, and we are like somehow we're like 97% water or whatever that crazy statistic is. So like, how wouldn't the moon affect us? That makes sense. That's logical as shit. But I think people take it too far. Like, you meet people, I definitely, especially in van life, once again, going back to like the average van person being pretty like hippie sort of oriented person, definitely met a decent amount of people that are like, oh, you're an Aquarius? I don't do well with Aquariuses. It's like, bro, what? You're gonna write off me as a human? You have no idea what my personality is like because of like the day that I was born on and what month I was born on 25 years ago? You're right. We are not gonna click. All over the For You page? Ghost, appreciate you softening in, man. Drop a follow then. That's the TikTok telling you should just be hanging out in the streams. We stream every day. Come by, hang out. This is BeamNG Streets. Killian, I did not. I put the new pedals on, and for some reason, the new pedals don't work. They do not work. The moon is made out of plasma, and Russia figured it out in the 70s, man. Dude, Vehicler, you have had some fucking crazy comments. You have had some awesome, crazy comments. Are you just talking shit? Is that a joke, or are you actually, is that real? Is that like a real conspiracy theory or like fact of a sort? Casey, thank you for the TikTok, man. Some weird quirks from being a Gemini. See, I don't know nothing about. Like, I don't even know like what like a general characteristic of an Aquarius would be. While I was in line at the store the other day, there was a lady checking out, and she knew the cashier. Local vibe, small town. I'm in a small town right now. And she was talking to the cashier, and she's like, "Oh my God, so and so. Do you still talk to so and so? You used to work with them at some restaurant or something." And he was like, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, that was a whole thing, you know. I haven't talked to them in a couple years after this and that happened, or some drama, some small town drama." And then she's like, "Well, you know, she's a Gemini, or she's an Aquarius, or whatever the fuck she said. So that explains a lot." And then the guy's like, "Well, I am too." And then she was like, "Well, I don't know, that kind of explains too." Or no, she said, "Well, then you should understand more than anybody," or some shit. I'm like, bro, this is so weird. Y'all are weirding me out. Just check out the groceries and get on. Get on with it. Y'all are making me feel strange. But it was so awkward because like she like blamed that person's craziness on what month they were born in to a person who was born in the same month. So it was like she's like took a dig at him for no reason, just connecting pieces of the puzzle that weren't even pieces of the puzzle. And I feel like that's a big part of that whole thing. Is like you're definitely just putting pieces together that don't actually go together. What's up, Tyler? User of the game is BeamNG Streets. I've been asked that only 1,000 times in the past 2 days. Forgive me. I am on autopilot mode of ignoring that comment unintentionally. PC only. Nah, yeah, Killian, it's all chill, man. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the pedal situation. I don't know why these pedals wouldn't work, though. They're, like, literally brand new. I don't know what I'm going to do about the pedal situation. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. Damn, looking for groceries or talking about astrology? Straight up. Like, I just need my fucking milk, man. I just need my chocolate milk. Let me get out of here. I just need my chocolate milk. ProMasters are good. My homie Rick has a ProMaster, and he has driven the hell out of that thing with good luck. They're notorious for transmission issues, and they're notorious for their body trim pieces to fall off. Kai is live. It is M3 Go. The hell does that mean? The hell does that mean? Leader, what's good, man? How are you? Playing Car X while watching stream? Nice, Tora. Good moves. Very good moves. I live in a hippie town. I get people judging others off their zodiac all the time. I have no idea anything about it other than I'm a Scorpio. Yeah. And the funniest thing is that isn't even... Dude, being a Scorpio is... There's 3 tiers. So there's like your birth month astrology thing, and then there's like your... I have no idea. There's your wave month, and then there's your end of year astrology thing. So like you can be like... You're an Aquarius fire fucking Snorlax or some shit. I don't know. You can have like 3 different tags. So then like the real hippies, like they start saying shit like that, like, oh, well, you're an Aquarius, so that explains. And then like the people who are too deep in it will be like, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Are you an Aquarius fucking rising or an Aquarius fucking sunset? Because that's what really matters. What really matters is your rising or your, I have no idea what the fuck they're called. I'm like, bro, let's all just look at each other as people. Let's not be judging each other off of what month we were born in. Come on. Come on. We're too far as a civilization to be doing that shit. Right, it's like the moon and sun rising. Right. Moon rising. See, I don't know. I tried to understand. I did. Once again, my ex was like into that shit. Fucking Snorlax. So I like tried, like out of respect for the relationship and like to like try to have interest in her hobbies, you know what I'm saying? I tried so hard to give a shit and to understand it, but I just couldn't. I'm just not on that wavelength. When is it, Carolyn? It's not today, right? Debussy, why is that gotta be the common story for us? I was just okay for 4 years. That's real. The map is just like one of the base game maps. It comes on the game. Super good. Super good, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know. And once again, it's all cool. It's like I've said. Oh, nice. The sound effect is gone. We have game audio again. With all that being said, the whole Aquarius, fucking moon rising, whatevers, that's like no more valid or unvalid than science at the end of the day. We don't know nothing. As humans, we literally know nothing. Everything we think we know is an assumption. It's just like that old episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Mac, is that his name? Mac falls into religion. He leans heavily into Christianity and he like puts together this whole like presentation to convince his friends why religion is right and science is wrong. Because all of his friends were like, well, duh, like evolution. Like, come on, bro. But then like he puts together this whole thing and he's like, in 1753, the smartest man in the world, fucking Dennis Arneson, said that the earth is flat and everyone believed that for 100 years. Until 1801 when they found out science is a bitch. And then like he's like slaps a big sticker on it that says like science is a bitch. And he's like, we learned that the earth is round at that point. And then in 1803 we thought that we all came from like just like you know, there's like the whole concept of like we don't know what the hell is going on. Scientists are constantly finding out new theories that actually replace old ones that at one point in time we thought was real. So like, I don't know, you know, all that hippie bullshit's just as legit as any science is. It's all just a bunch of guesses. Science is a liar for sure. Killian, that's crazy. Killian says, I feel you. I once dated a girl that wanted to be a mermaid. Oh my god. You know, dude, honestly though, like, more power to her. I love people that do live in delusion. If that delusion doesn't hurt them around, anybody around them, and it makes them happy, like, but bro, that shit's funny. You should stream story mode. I do want to stream some, like, story-based controller games. I'm scared to see how it would do. Dude, Chase, there is BMX Streets Pipe. The predecessor of this game is on console. You can play a BMX game. Carolyn says, what? Oh, wait. 6'2". I don't know. I might not be able to remember that. The Earth isn't round or flat. It's egg-shaped, right? See, that's like, we have no idea. Carolyn's curious about the mermaid scenario. Carolyn's very intrigued. She's like, wait, did she dress up as a mermaid? Oh, that shit's funny, man. I would hate to be called a stupid science bitch. Yeah, I know, right? But, like, honestly, it is super valid. That was the first time in my life. I've always been a pretty... I'm definitely, like, on a spectrum of some sort, somewhere. and I'm a very logical, straightforward, thoughts based off of evidence kind of guy. No emotions or opinions involved with most of my thought processes for the most part, I like to think. That was like the first time that made me really consider religion. I was like, holy shit, Max got a point. Science doesn't know what's going on just as much as like a religion or just like really hippie mindseted kind of stuff, like manifestation thought processes. Like that shit's just as valid as anything in a science book. We don't know what the hell. I have played Crew Motorfest. I actually did a paid advertisement for the Crew Motorfest when it released. They hit me up and sent me a copy of the game and wanted me to make a video about it, and I did, and it was super cool. I haven't played it since, to be honest. I don't play many arcade games. I always trip out on people that sit up to dunk kissing tanks. Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, throwing the ball in the dunk tanks. I like Scientology more. I mean, like, yeah, even on that thought process, like, I don't know. There's no, like, Scientology might be into some weird shit, but who are we to knock them? Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. Whoa, vehicular? Those are big words. I don't know what any of that means. The game is BeamNG Streets. Appreciate you, late night. Appreciate you, Archie. Appreciate you, Archie. Yeah, I don't know about Scientology either. I think they're into some weird shit. Actually, no. Fuck Scientology for ruining the best skateboarding YouTube channel to ever have existed. Scientology single-handedly ended the best skateboarding channel to ever have existed. Shame. Shame on you, Aaron Cairo. I'm just kidding. I take that back. No shame on anybody. Everybody's welcome to live their own lives however they choose. Aaron Cairo, I hope you are happy doing whatever you are doing in current day. If you guys don't know, Braille Skateboarding was the biggest skateboarding YouTube channel to ever exist, and the owner of it completely crashed it all down, crashed and burned it, and screwed all the other skateboarders on the channel, all of which to sell himself out to Scientology. And it ended kind of very harshly. He definitely did a lot of wrongdoing to a lot of good people just to please his overlord and his master. Yeah, he donated supposedly he underpaid all of his skateboarding employees that were making all the videos, overworked them, and then at the end he destroyed the whole channel, destroyed the skate park, sold the warehouse, kind of out of nowhere without giving any of them a heads up, and then didn't pay them their last bit that they're supposed to be paid, and really just did a lot of wrongdoings, handled it completely wrong. And then donated $1.5 million to Scientology to buy his way to the top or some shit. I don't know the full story. No hate towards the guy. That was actually the homie that was on stream a while back, if you guys remember. We talked about it a little bit, and he actually, that channel is kind of what gave him his first boost into professional skateboarding and into YouTube. And he said that Aaron Cairo treated him very well forever, which is really cool. So it's you never know what the fuck the whole story is. Who is this? Aaron Cairo of Braille Skateboarding. If you look him up, there's tons of documentary YouTube videos about it. It was a pretty big deal in the skate scene for a while. I think I saw him live on TikTok just a week ago or some shit, trying to sell his skateboarding courses or some shit, and the comments were just riddled with it was literally 8 out of 10 comments were I hate you, you ruined Braille, or Scientology loser, Scientology, all hate. And he was just sitting there staring at his phone, just watching all these hate comments go by, waiting for the 1 in 10 comments to be like, hey, thanks for the videos, or like, I need tips with this trick, any advice? And sit there just watching all these hate comments go by to then respond to one of the good ones. It's like, bro, that's gotta be tough. That is tough. Do a McTwist. He says hit the McTwist. Modern era cult for sure. It's crazy because I learned how to kickflip from his video. Damn. She had a whole mermaid tail? No way, Killian. No way, Killian. Is the homie in here earlier that said that's hot? That'd be hilarious if he piped in again and was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's hot. He's like, wait a minute, maybe I'm into mermaids. Austin, game is BeamNG Streets. Just subbed, thank you, James. Appreciate you, man. We stream every day. Usually doing sim racing, but we've been having a lot of fucking issues with the sim rig lately. I'm like a week deep into troubleshooting every single day the sim racing rig and doing upgrades and changes and trying to fix shit to then the next day something else breaks. We're like about a week deep into that process of fighting it. So, you know, mermaids now? Yeah, dude. Killian said they had an ex-girlfriend that wanted to be a mermaid. No, Smega, I'm just here and on TikTok. This is a different game. This is BeamNG Streets. Don't they hang out with water parks? I don't know about that. You mean Braille? Or are you talking about mermaids? Wait, hold up. Is Carolyn talking about mermaids? I saw a video of the mermaid. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, Carolyn. It wasn't a shark, but it was a... I think it was maybe a gulper. Is that the name of that fish? The video of like this girl who was just like an actress at like SeaWorld or some shit swimming around in a fake mermaid outfit in the tank. And then this giant ass fish like eats her whole head. It didn't like eat her. It didn't have any teeth or anything, so it didn't like hurt her. But it like sucked her whole head into its mouth. That shit was crazy. Skid, you haven't seen that video? I think if you look up mermaid gets attacked by fish in tank or something. Raffy, hold on. Who are you, Raffy? Raffy, you make YouTube videos? I'm in desperate need of more content creating friends. This game is BeamNG Streets. Super fun, man. Especially if you have ridden BMX. Oh, we're struggling here. That was an ugly line. She got mad. Yeah, dude. Yes, it was such a funny video. I mean, it wasn't funny. It was like low-key scary, to be honest. Feel bad for the mermaid actress lady a little bit for sure. Stall on the spine, down a whip, fakey half cab. Okay. Dude, the stalls on the spine are hard. Those just happen like on accident, to be honest. We'll try it though. That is something I should be able to do on command, but I can't. Ah. Or wait, let's try it. Yeah, let's try it on the actual spine, not like the thick spine. Both of these spines are thick. Or wait. Oh, okay, hold up. That was close. That was close. Oh, damn it. That was super close. What's up, Havoc? Welcome back. Noah, how are you? Dude, no multiplayer in this game yet, sadly. I hope that Skids went to go look up that video right now. I hope that's why Skids hasn't replied. Oh, he said nope. Dude, Skids, you gotta go look it up. It's gnarly, bro. It's a crazy video. Whatever that girl is getting paid for that I might be. Whatever that lady is being paid for her mermaid performance, it wasn't enough. That wasn't what we were after, but it was still kind of cool. Vinny, thanks for the follow, player. Oh, we didn't catch transition. It's kind of sketch. Hey, Ryan, we hit 80k likes. Should we hit a new map? Let's do it. Backwards Manny. Hop off ledge bar spin. I got you. Dude, why is my menu broken? Why is it not letting me pick a new map? It's acting like a button on my keyboard's being held down. Wait, should I try turning off my keyboard? Let's see if that does it. No. That did not do it. Was it a sturgeon? I couldn't remember what it was. It was a huge fish. And it like vacuumed her whole head. Kind of gnarly. Oh, I hear Cassie chewing on her bone. That poor thing. Cassie like, I'm bored, Dad. Heckin' bored, Dad. I don't know why my menu's bugging out like this. Here, let's just do this real quick. Dude, I'm so proud of Cassie. In the mornings lately, oh god, I updated my Moza app and now a bunch of weird stuff's happening. I hope that all my settings aren't fucked. Oh yeah, my paddle shifters aren't working. Oh, I need to recalibrate them, probably. Dude, I'm so proud of Cassie. In the mornings, there's like a bathroom like 100 yards that way in the parking lot. But Cassie just leashless the whole way there. I let Cassie out of the van and I just start walking to the bathroom. I don't interact with her at all. She'll wander like the other direction and go take a pee in the wood chips and then hurry and catch up to me all excited. And then like she'll go stand right at the bathroom door and stand there and wait for me and walk her way into the bathroom and lay down in the bathroom, wait for me, and then we get out and walk out. And I've been training her so good. She's door trained finally. So like, you know, like when dogs, you open a door and most dogs just fucking try to bust out the door like it's Alcatraz. My childhood dog was the worst about that. So I really didn't want to have to deal with that as an adult. So she's finally like door trained that I finally got her to like when I get near a door, she backs up away from it and just stands there. I can open the door and she stands there and looks at me like, am I allowed to go out the door yet? And then I give her release command and she runs out the door all excited. And the same thing, I just start walking towards the van. And she just does her own thing. And then I'll tell her to go to the bathroom. And she'll run like way over here in these wood chip piles and go take a poop. Because that's where she likes to poop. So I don't have to like, oh, that was so sick. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Before it would be like a 15-minute part of my morning. It was like I have to like babysit the dog and walk her over to the wood chips where she wants to go to the bathroom and wait for her to go to the bathroom. And she goes and handles it by herself, and when she's done, she comes running to the van all excited. I don't know, I'm so stoked on that. She's been killing it. It's been her first taste of being off-leash in a town. She's only done off-leash in like national forests and in the desert. Fritz doesn't need any recall at all. I need help. Honestly, it's just a ton of input and effort. It really is. And consistency. And on top of that, the biggest thing is a high reward treat. That is the biggest thing for recall. Chasing your dog around the neighborhood's part of the fun, right? That's just part of dog ownership. That's literally just that's just what I thought. That's what I thought. But I'm finally getting to experience what it's like to have a dog that like isn't just like the dumbest fucking creature. Cassie really is starting to be like, we genuinely like can communicate and like we're on the same level with things, and it's so sick. Big proud dad moment. Yeah, honestly, with recall training, the biggest thing, because Cassie wasn't food motivated when I got her. She was too scared when out in public to eat food. So even if like I had treats and I tried to give her a treat on a walk, like say when we were working on her heel training, she would just sniff the treat and nervously knock it out of my hand. A double peg on that would be sick. But what it took was going and just like trying different really high reward treats. And the things I got her was string cheese and honey smoked turkey. That's what finally got Cassie to start to snap out of her own little world. It pulled her out of her like little like world of fear that she was so stuck in that she couldn't even think about eating a treat out in the public. Because she's like, Dad, what if somebody fucking gets us? She was such a scaredy cat, dude. Poor dog. She was so afraid of life. But the biggest thing is a high reward treat. If you have a treat that they will do anything for, if it's, I mean, like even chicken, sometimes I'd cook up plain chicken and just have it in a plastic baggie, shredded chicken. And like if your dog knows that you have that in your pocket, it doesn't take them long to realize that when you say their name, if every time you say their name and do whatever your recall is, it doesn't take a long to realize that if that's what they get when they come to you. If they listen to you and come back, they get chicken. They're fucking coming back every time. Every time. They're like, oh shit, he said my... Because they don't associate like, oh, he said my name, that means I need to go back to him or else. They associate it as, he said my name, and that means I get fucking chicken, player. Like, it's like, I don't care what the other dog is doing across the street. I'm about to go get some fucking chicken. Fuck that dog. Yeah, Fritz. Definitely small dog. Definitely small dog. So much easier to manage not being super trained. But yeah, Cassie's big enough that, like... And with the life that we live, the whole traveling thing, like, she's got to have a good head on her shoulders. Oh, Cassie. She's like, I hear you talking about me. You want to sit up here by Dad? I love it when you lay by me when I play games. That's my favorite thing. Just lay down. No, just lay down by us. Why don't you just hang out? Speaking of, she did hearing me say her name. BeamNG Street, yes sir, it is worth it, Froggy. Sorry for the late response. My dog likes coconut oil. Dude, that's the thing, is like you really do just have to try all these weird things. Cassie also likes oil. Cassie has gotten into my cabinet and made a huge mess. Yeah, you. Has made a huge mess out of my cooking oil before. Or no, I left it sitting in the sink. I left my cooking oil sitting in the sink, and I came back to, she drugged the oil into my bed and chewed the lid off of it. Oh, I was so pissed. She got in trouble for that one. I was like, you idiot. Of all things, oil? That's what you want? Fritz likes cooked eggs? Yeah, that could be a good one. Just cook some eggs and cut them up in little squares and put them in a plastic baggie. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? That didn't last very long. You didn't hang out up here with me long. But like, he'll start to learn, and if for his recall, if he's already like, he's like a few years old, isn't he? The old saying of like old dogs can't learn new tricks isn't true. But an old dog, it's gonna be harder to teach them a new trick on an old command. So, like, you wouldn't want his recall to be his name, because he's already heard his name said 1,000,000 times in his life. So it's kind of lost meaning to him. And you can start to work on it after you learn a recall. 5, perfect age. Perfect age to be training, in my opinion. That's what Cassie is, like, right now she's about 5, and she's more attentive and quick to learn than she's ever been. I think it's too, because, like, we've built up that base level of like obedience training and like understanding. Hotspot, I use Connectin RV service, Connectin RV Wi-Fi. Use code DAN35 to save $35 off your order if you do get that. I use my iPhone's hotspot, and I also use Starlink. Those are my main internet sources. But come up with some sort of new recall, whether it's here or come or whatever it is. Right, they're not young and dumb, right. Which, I don't know, I think dog trainers would disagree and say it. I think that, like, the science of it is when they're young, that is the best time. But I think with all of Cassie's trauma, just from being a stray, I think it just took a long time to work through that. And that's kind of like, we're getting through that period now to where she's, like, more comfortable learning because she's not just scared of life at all times. What was that noise? But honestly, yeah, just like come up with one recall, whether it's like a whistle or it's here or whatever, and give him a clear command. Like they say, you want to like give them a spot to go to. So don't just say the word and stand there. My mean recall of like when Cassie knows that she has to recall is I point at my feet very aggressively, but then I have my treat in my hand. So when I point at my treat, I'm like open-handed showing her the treat. So she runs to me, like, knowing, like, I just got to get to his hand, and there's going to be fucking chicken in that hand when I get there. But it takes a really long time, but it's surprising at how quick they can start to catch on. Like, about a week of daily training. Oh, he's got his tail squished or something? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and shelter dogs are more difficult for sure. They got shit that they have to work through. What's up, Helios? But yeah, definitely super possible to train a dog at any age, I feel. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, depends a lot on the dog. That was like the ex-girlfriend's dog was stubborn. Alright, I think that it might be time. Is it time? We've been live for just 3 hours. I don't know. Oh. Let's lock in here. Let's see if we can't do a couple cool lines. Let's get like manual bar into this and 360 turn down out of this. One of the most difficult 360s. Ah, I messed it up. Okay, let's try another 360 turn down somewhere. It's tough doing 360 turn downs because he gets like all wrapped up in himself. So you can't tell how rotated you are until you exit the turn down. Oh, there we go. Wait, I am Nate Richer. Why does that sound so familiar? Not an influencer. Wait, Nate Richer. Hold up. Bar ice, hard 180. I got you. Dude, wait. Is this actually Nate Richer? Is this actually you, bro? Is this actually you, bro? Bar ice manual. The ice hard. Dude, no way. Dude, what? What's good, player? Thanks for pulling up to the stream. That's crazy work. Are you in the LA BMX scene, if I'm not mistaken? Okay, wait. He wants a bar ice to manual. Wait. Bar ice to manual to ice hard. Okay, hold up. Let's see if we can line that up somewhere. Ah, I missed the manual. Hold up. We got this shit. Dude, no way. That's crazy work. Nate, I think I have followed you on Instagram for like a long time. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with that. Dude, what? That's sick, bro. Never know who's watching. Never know who's watching. Where can we do that at? My controller is trying to self-destruct. Damn. I feel that. My controller's been doing the same thing. I've been having weird controller issues all day. Okay, let's do it right here. It was the 6th spot to do that line. Ah, I fucked it up. The manual got too squirrely, so I couldn't get over to the other ice. Maybe I need to do it like this. Oh? Where am I going to take the 180 to? I'm not going to lie, I kind of forget a hard 180 versus easy 180. I think that was hard. Or no, that was easy. That was easy. Hard 180 would be this way. Dude, no way. Nate, that's sick. Yeah, bro, I'm pretty sure I have followed you on Instagram for a long time. Do you ride with like... Did you ride with Emoris Petty for a minute? Or... Oh. Nah, I don't think they do for Switch. It's on BMX Street's Pipe, like the predecessor to this game. The earlier version. It's not as good. But it's on console. Okay, wait. I need to do this the other way around. That's how I don't... These stairs are going to mess up my ice. Oh, but now this is like Switch for me. This feels weird. Grinding on the left side's weird. What's your favorite dog breed? I'm going to have to say Blue Lacy just because that's what my dog is. Ah, come on. Pull it together, damn. Oh. Oh. That looks like how all of my spins out of grinds have looked in real life. I complete them with 0 miles per hour to spare. I hate to say it. Dude, that is so sick, dude. Nate, appreciate you pulling up. I don't think I ever have a favorite dog breed. I feel that. There's too many. They're all good. Wiener dogs? Super sick. My brother's dogs are wiener dogs. Absolutely love wiener dogs. Damn, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a hard line. I guess I picked kind of a difficult spot to do it, too. I'm sure that there's like a good rail setup somewhere. Oh, we missed the ice. Let's just take it anyways. Fuck! Come on now. Oh. Damn it. We're coming back for it. Big ass 540. Okay, here we go. That was stupid. I am stupid. We're gonna pretend that my front tire didn't touch there. I'm not gonna lie though, I really can't remember. What do you think? Always more difficult to spin out of this. I think that's easy. Did the storm hit? The storm did hit the other day. It started hailing and shit. That video is like a few days old. But the storm did hit. It hailed for a good like hour. It was pouring rain. God damn it. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I keep doing like an accidental like tire press in that corner. There's something to be done there. Oh, here we go. Fucking choked it. Ooh. That's why I love this game, though. It is so tough. Oh, if we would have double pegged on the top of that, like a little overpeg action. That would have been cool. I'm just slopping all over. What's up, Johnny? Dude, YouTube, I'm sorry. I did not look at the comments for a second. This is BMX Street. We have a big name in the BMX world in the TikTok chat right now, so I kind of fanboyed out for a second, and I didn't even look at you guys for a minute. I do live in the van, full-time traveling. Lived in the van for like 5 years-ish. I originally moved in the van when people asked, why'd you move in the van? It was just simply to ride more BMX. Work more, ride bikes less. But wild day, neither you or Nice Guy are playing Sim today? What's the Nice Guy doing? I saw that he posted a like Lyric Sander style video of getting a new desk. He got like a furniture sponsorship. We love to see like the weird random sponsorships for the Sim homies. Hold up, I need to make sure I followed Nate. That's sick as fuck. Man, I'm so tapped out of the BMX scene. It honestly like hurts my heart a little bit. I don't follow any BMX riders. I haven't kept up with the BMX scene at all. Dude, that's such a trip. That is such a trip, bro. He's playing that Scary Grandma game. I wonder if it's a sponsored stream using that new table. I wonder if that's part of the brand deal. Oh, there it was. Although, was that a hard or easy 180? I remember. Don't bike anymore. Been 3 years. Damn, bro. Pretty much the exact same here. I keep saying that it's been 2 years for me, but I think I'm creeping up on 3 years too. That was easy? God damn it. Alright, we got it this try. Yeah, low-key, I haven't played this game. I don't follow any BMX creators. I mean, like, other than, like, a couple of friends, like, Emoris Petty, I think you know who that is, but maybe not. Still kind of follow him. I haven't talked to him for a minute. Big Boy, the old famous Big Boy, once again, haven't followed. We follow each other on my old on my old BMX Instagram. But, like, I got shoulder surgery. I fried my shoulder so bad riding bikes. And I just haven't been able to, like, play BMX games or watch BMX edits. I thought so, Nate. That's what I thought. I think that's how I found you years ago, was through Emoris. Emoris is the homie. I go back and forth with him in DMs. He's probably the only BMXer that I still have contact with. Can't see the table, and he ain't talking about the desk. I wonder if he was just stoked to have a new gaming setup. He was stoked on the new table, so he wanted to use it. Oh. Yeah, dude, Morris is good fucking people. There was a minute where he was posting on his story every day, like, affirmations. I forget what it was. Like, I am healthy, wealthy, wise. Something. Oh, it was an ugly spin because I wanted to spin the wrong way. But dude, that was like when I really fucking was like, dude, this guy is fucking so cool. But yeah, I met him in Denver when I lived out in Colorado. I went to a bunch of the pusher jams and the pusher meetups. Morris was one of the only people. That was it, dude. You remember that too? It was sick, bro. And at the time, I just started a sales job, a full commission sales job. And, like, that shit goes hand in hand with sales. Like, you gotta have a positive mindset to, like, make that shit work. You gotta be delusional and, like, just, like, tell yourself everything is great every day. Because when it's not, it's, like, fucking draining. Yeah, dude, that's... And then he lived in his element for a minute, so he hit me up a lot about, like, asking van life questions and stuff, which was sick. I should hit him up, man. It's been a while. Dude, Nate, I need a... Whenever I click on your profile, it takes me to, like, fucking Microsoft Edge. Or wait, I can just follow you right there. Boom. And do you ride any bikes at all anymore? Or are you totally off? Sadly, I have got an E-Ride Pro, like a Suron. Actually, my most recent YouTube video, Dan's Van Life, I spit, on YouTube, I posted a video of living in a van in LA. What, bro? You own a company named Drink Caffeine. Is it caffeinated? Is it like a coffee drink of a sort? Bro, sick. Congrats. That's... I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing social media for a minute now, and I'm starting to, like, really look at, like, exit strategies. I've been talking a lot about, like, buying, like, a shitty rental property in Iowa. I've been thinking about, like, selling spices, because a lot of my van life videos incorporate cooking. All natural brewed tea, 50... Dude, what? Hey, man, if you're ever looking for, like, a, you know what I'm saying, like, a video creator or a brand deal kind of guy, hit it up. I say all the time, I hate to say it, I'm a big caffeine guy. That's like the problem with this right here. The Celsius. It's fire. I needed some caffeine to stream, to, like, withhold the streamer energy. But I don't fucking need 160 milligrams of caffeine in the afternoon. Like, it's overkill. Like, I don't even want to drink this whole thing, because I know that's overkill. And then, like, I'm not going to sleep at shit. It's like around 50 is the number. Dude, that's sick. Props, man. I hope that's going super well. Yeah, dude, hate to fanboy out, but that's super dope, man. I've followed you for a long time on the BMX page. You were a very much one of my favorite riders, just with your weird techie style of riding, and that you were a little bit older. Not that you were just, like, a little bit older. It was tough to watch, like, those, like, 17-year-old Woodward kids that were doing, like, fucking just crazy big huck stuff all the time. And, like, the first, like, 3 years of my BMX career, I never even rode a skate park. I could 360 flat both ways before I ever dropped in or aired out of a quarter pipe. So, like, I was really drawn to, like, weird, jibby like, small wall rides and, like, banked wall rides and tricks in and out of those. So I fucked with your style heavy, man. That's super sick. Oh, sketchy. Yeah, dude, super dope. What a crazy dude to pull up to stream. I'm so glad that I recognized your name. Like I said, I haven't watched any BMX of any sort in years. I mean, I guess you've been out of the scene too, so that adds to it. But I'm glad that I recognized your name. I almost didn't. Felt like a fever dream. Like, wait a minute. Sounds kind of familiar. What time is it in USA? Fuck, that's a good question. I'm supposed to run to the flower store yet. Ooh, it's 5:51. Goddamn. It's almost 6 o'clock. Goddamn. Me throwing down 2 of those in my gullet like water. Man, with my bad pancreas, I'm not supposed to drink any caffeine, so I try to moderate it. I'm really bad at it, though. That's like my one vice that I shouldn't do, but I do. I agree. People like Garrett Reynolds were way too crazy. I'd rather watch... Yeah, right, dude. Watch Jib fun biking, yup. And that's like... Bro, and seeing those guys in person is like... fucking nuts. That was like a lot of the pusher jams, like Chad Curley had pulled up. And then like when I lived in my van in San Diego, pretty much like for the past like 4 winters, I'd ride Rob Field skate park, if you're familiar with that at all. And what was like the nice skate park that was like 20 minutes from there? I can't think of the name of it, but it's a lot of their locals. Chad Curley would pull up, Kevin Perazzo would pull up, and just like watching those guys do their thing casually was disgusting. It literally, I hate to say it, but I started to lose my passion for BMX riding in Southern California. Just because it was like, I don't know, dude, the scale, Midwest, the small Midwest BMX scene was so different. It was like, the homies were hyped on like a nice tucked 360 down a 4-stair. All the homies were hyped on. And then I get to San Diego and it's like, there's like 20 fucking BMXers at the skate park and there's like no camaraderie between them. And they're all just doing these insane fucking huck tricks, like 540 here, 180 fakie nose man, you know, bar cab out into the quarter pipe, like on such a crazy casual level that it was like, it just felt like I was like when you hand your controller over to the homie playing a video game and he starts doing a bunch of unrealistic shit and you're like, whatever, man, give me the controller back. You're not even doing realistic shit anyway. That was like how I felt, but in real life in SoCal. I was like, dude, I'm not even doing the same thing. Denver Biscuit call, missing that spot. Wait, Denver Biscuit. Dana, thank you for the I Heart You gift. Tilt down your screen, tilt back your seat. Nah, dude, my seat's as far back and tilted as she goes, Dana. Sadly. I wish I could use those CRP pedals. They're so good. Denver BMX scene was pretty dope, though. I fucked with the Denver BMX scene. Like Micah Lee. I don't know if you know that name. I don't know if he's still relevant at all. Dawson Foster. A couple of Denver riders that were both local to my local park, Castle Rock, Colorado. Well, Dawson was local at Railbender and Parker, but that was close. That was the other local. Denver scene was pretty sick. But once again, though, those guys were just huckers. There were bar spins, like everywhere that they could squeeze a bar spin in, there was a bar spin squeezed in, which was sick. But like, just unbelievable to see in real life, being like the small town Midwest BMX guy. Me and the homies pull up to a spot and that would be the coolest trick right there. Hitting the slider all the way down. Oh. Kind of popped off the edge. I can only play this realistic. I've watched a handful of streamers that are constantly doing huge stuff on this game. I'm not gonna lie, I like physically can't. Like I try to do some like high speed big runs on this game and I actually don't have the skill. Oh. Yeah, Phantom, yep, exactly. And Phantom Dad, no flame, like Phantom Daddy rips. He does a bunch of really unrealistic stuff, but like if we played a game of bike on this game, I would not be able to keep up. I cannot do what he is doing on this game. Dude shreds. It's crazy. Like he's like a whole different level than what I'm doing here. Wow, we missed the grind. But Phantom is a cool dude. We're mutuals. We've went back and forth the time or two. He kills it on stream. Every stream that dude is bringing in like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of coins. Just yesterday, he had like 120,000 coin stream, which is like literally what I make in like 2 months of streaming, he made in 1 day. It's insane. Because he's just like a good ass dude. Super likable. Super likable, chill guy. I'm currently in Northern California. NorCal. We'll be going up to Oregon, Washington, and then making our way down to most likely back down to LA once it starts to get cold up here. And then possibly San Diego for a little bit. Feeling a little burnt out. Feeling a little burnt out on San Diego, to be honest. Oh, sketchy. Is it nice there? Dude, it's super nice here. I don't know. There you go. BMX Streets right there. Excuse me. The plan was to go to Canada. I was supposed to go all the way up. I don't know if I will. Time's going by, man. The time is going by too fast. The year is slipping away from me. Oh, nice one. Very, very nice one. Damn. Somebody, Carolyn or Skids, somebody should remind me after stream to look up Nate's drink company so I can give it a follow. That's sick. I really should be doing something like that. San Diego has the best weather. Yep, exactly, James. That's what brings me there every year. I hate the city. I hate the chaos of it. Just like the overall vibe of where I stay in the van in San Diego is much less than great. But, oh, the weather's perfect year-round. Literally year-round. Middle of the summer, middle of winter. At all times, the weather is sick. Oh, where are we going with this? Fuck. I was supposed to hop into a grind. I was gonna do like a feeble bar. Dude, that's sick. I'm gonna have to hit up Amoris after stream. I really need to do that. Just to kind of kilter that relationship. Keep it going. He just, dude, I was actually talking about Amoris on stream earlier today. Because he posted on his story like yesterday on Instagram. Talking about some manifestation shit. We were talking a bunch about like hippie bullshit. Amoris posted on his Instagram story a professional BMXer, if you will. If you guys don't know, Amoris Petty, check him out. He posted on his story, he's like, be careful what you all manifest, because it just might come true. And then he was like, let me reiterate that, or something. Be intentional with what you manifest, because it will come true. And I was like, damn, bro, you are so fucking, like, in tune. He really is. It's cool meeting people like that are, like, really in tune with the world and shit. Novia Scotia. Wait, is that Canada? You better meet up with Skids when you go to Oregon? I know. I should. I really should. If I make it up there, damn. Honestly, at this rate, it's going to be winter before I even make it out of California. You just butchered that name? I know, dude. Don't flake. Aw, I'll do it. Sadly, I will do it, man. It's easier to flake than it is to not flake. Sadly. Whoa, that was almost cool. That was almost something unique. Should I lock in and try to figure out how to 180 Smith real quick? Let's just put another minute into trying that. Okay, here we go. That was, I mean, for first try, that was the best first try we've had in days. Dude, it's so realistic with the way that his tire drifts away from the coping like that. Oh, it's so satisfying. Okay, let's see if I can pull it around into a Fakey Smith then. Or Switch Smith. That's the goal here, is Fakey Smith to Switch Smith. Ah, fuck. See, now I'm gonna lose it. You ever heard about the Halley? No. I don't think so, Dana. Don't be a flaker. I'll call you out by the government name. You wouldn't dare. It's alright. I have a couple in real life friends that feel the need to come in and do that every single stream. And that's all they say. They just come in and DDoS me and then leave. Interesting. Was it in Novia Scotia? Novia Scotia? Oh, damn. That's crazy. I remember that dude? Yep, he does it. I mean, almost daily. I mean, like, I'll take the support, I think. He still butchered it. We do our best. Bro, what a trip. Nate Richards rain I'll be pulling up to the stream. That's sick as fuck. That makes me think I should stream some MX bikes again soon. Just pulls in such a different audience playing different games like this. It's like I played MX bikes for a minute. Before you know it, had like a couple of like dirt bike legends pulling up to the chat. LA has a lot of connections. I know, definitely. It does. That's like being able to just like go ride with raw stunts. That's like It's so crazy to have raw stunts as like the homie connect. Ooh, it's also sick at how much Raw has grown since I've met him. When I met him, if I'm not mistaken, he had less than 20K on YouTube. And now, I believe, he is well over 100K, and he is, like, well on his way to being, like, I mean, I don't know, famous in the Suron world. I still have not been to Lake Tahoe. I still have not. I'm like fucking 20 minutes or 30 minutes from there. It's really messed up that I haven't. My van homie asked me that when he came here. He was like, dude, what? And, yeah, and Reno. That's what Garrett was at Reno yesterday. I was like, I should probably go there too. It'd be kind of cool to get some Vegas kind of vibes for a few days. Walking Cassie around in the casinos is some of the funniest shit that I've ever done. It really is. Cassie and myself are both just so out of place in casinos and those environments that it's just comical. Whoa, little chicken bar? Legend has it, if you say Raw's name 3 times outside, no matter where you are, he shows up with the goods, straight up. Ooh, good neck pop. I should probably get off. The game is BeamNG Streets. Can you bar into the dish, flare, and then tail it out? John, are you still here? Let me do it better. I didn't catch I want to catch transition with that bar spin. Okay. Oh, I don't know. The flare's gonna be tough. Alright, let's try that again. Very little pop there to get the flare around. I assume the person who made this trick request already left. Ah. Okay, this way I just gotta get the 180 in there somehow. Yeah, dude, I should be streaming the skate right now, but I'm ignorant. Damn it. Come on now. Okay, here we go. Bar in, flare, tail whip out. What am I doing wrong? I'm like spinning the wrong way or some shit, or I'm coming into it wrong. Okay. I don't know how to flare. It is in-game music. It's pretty good, actually. It's like just the right amount. I am like spinning the wrong way, or I'm not like carving into it right, or I have to throw in the towel on the flare and the dish. Let's just come into it nice and straight. I think it's doing some weird shit. Yeah, Caroline, I've been... Like, today I was considering filming a YouTube video here. I wonder if I should drive to Tahoe for the YouTube video. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I'm getting to the point in the van where I'm just like, what do I even do? Go to the lake and, like, drive over to the lake and stand there by myself for a minute? You know what I mean? I don't know. Spend a night there? Yeah, I probably should. There's not much camping down there, though. I was looking at iOverlander, and there's literally, like, no spots on iOverlander. So that's tough. I think it's, like, too nice of an area. You're right. And there's probably, like, a cool little, like, downtown, isn't there? And I heard there's a bike trail that goes around it, so I guess I could unload the dirt bike and ride around that. That could be fun. I probably should. I can't be this close to Lake Tahoe for as long as I've been here and not go. I'd be fucked up. Go to the Emerald Pools in Tahoe? Close to PCT? Emerald Pools. That sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar. Oh, look at this little street flare. That didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, we need to get off. It's been 3 hours. It's time to hang out with the dog. It's 6 o'clock. At this point, I don't think I'm going to the flower shop. And I don't think that I'm going to do anything. You can drive around the lake. It's breathtaking. Okay, it is like that good of a view just for a good drive. Maybe I will do that for the YouTube video. What was I doing today? Did I say I had to do something after stream? I need to make the intro for the Camping with Mr. Garrett Jenner YouTube video. That video is finished. My video for next week. Is it Monday? Look at me, dude. It's a Monday, and I already have my YouTube video ready to be published for next week on Sunday. Old guy, what's good, man? Check on the caffeinated. Yeah, I need to check on Nate's tea company. It's unreal. Tahoe changed your life. Damn, it is really that sick. Pacific Crest Trail. 20 from Wood. Yeah, dude, I'm like 20 minutes from a Woodward right now. I'm in Truckee right now. Stop going to Emerald Pools. That's my spot. What's up, David? Welcome back, man. Thanks for pulling back up. Blazin' and David, thanks for pulling up. The chat was dead for a minute. Nice. Thank you, guys. Carolyn and Skids. W viewers. You love to see the homies, like, just doing shit. I know you guys have heard me talk about that quite a bit lately, especially. But you love to see homies just, like, pursuing stuff like that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Nate Richards is, like, very well known in the BMX scene. He's been a pro BMX rider for quite a while. I think, I might be tripping on this, but I think he used to run a BMX brand based in LA that made, like, soft goods, maybe a couple of hard good, like, bike parts. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Good Days or Sunny Days BMX or... Oh, what the fuck was the name of that brand? Maybe he wasn't the owner or runner of it. Maybe he was just heavily associated with it. Can't think of it, though. I said Donut Mermaids. No kidding. Yeah, dude, it was an interesting stream. Oh, David, you're in Washington? That's what I want to get all the way up to the north. That was the plan for the summer. The travels have been slowing down. I'm afraid to ask, but how many viewers do we have on YouTube? I'm really worried that it's like 10. Is that the truth? Rituals all are scary, no matter what sort. Whether they're good or not, they're scary. That was sick. That was not sick. All the rocks of the shore of Tahoe are smooth from the raids. The waves created from the pull of the moon. Are you for real, Blazin'? 31? Alright, I'll take that. It's been a pretty chill, low-energy stream for hours, so that's very valid. I think it is time, though. It's past 6 o'clock. It's past Cassie's dinner time. She deserves to go do something fun before dinner, too, so we'll go on a good walk. I don't know, man. I need to fucking figure out what's going on with the sim rig. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. My pedal's not working. The van is her prison, straight up. I hate this house. This house is a prison. You'd be surprised, though. Like I say every morning, that she just gets to choose what she does in the mornings when I let her out. Every single morning, I'll, like, be trying to convince her to go off and go potty. And she will be like, dude, that's a signs, kids. I need to get out of here. Blazin' and David, thank you very much for hanging out. More than 10, I'll take it, Jeremy, man. I appreciate you hanging out. But it's surprising. Cassie will, like, stubbornly, like, pull me or, like, stand at the van. As I'm trying to, like, hype her up to, like, go do something, she'll just stand at the door of the van like, no. Let me in my house. Let me in my fucking house. It is very cool to know that Cassie does want to be in the van. Because I feel bad. I do feel bad. Oh my god, my Instagram post flopped that hard. Hold up. Do I have 11 likes? Oh! My Instagram post has been posted all day. Oh no, it has 167. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll take it. Grant, we should play the driving game tomorrow. Look up Finette Island. I'll put that on the list. Dude, Blazin and David, I do appreciate you guys chilling in the chat. You're like one of our main YouTube viewers today. But as you can see, there really isn't many like regular ones. Finette Island. Whoa, that's sick. Oh wow, that's in Lake Tahoe. Oh, there's a house on it? Damn, that's cool. Wow, Lake Tahoe does look insane. The other dogs like going to sleep in their little cage. Right, yep. Excuse me. They filmed part of The Godfather in Lake Tahoe? That's pretty sick. Engine, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. It's the end of the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't on YouTube. We'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be doing, man. I don't know if I'll have the sim rig fixed tomorrow. Damn. I really can't just keep streaming pipe streets. Gotta switch some shit up. Life is good. Appreciate you letting me know. I'm glad to hear that the numbers are going up and not just dramatically down only. Oh, the lake house. That's where they filmed it. I don't know. Hopefully my pedals just randomly start working. And then tomorrow we can do a drifting on the insane road stream, because we gotta get the numbers pumped back up. We had some good momentum going. The universe is working at killing the momentum. I need to fight through that hard. So hopefully I'll get the pedal situation figured out tonight, tomorrow morning. And, I don't know. Caroline, if it worked. I have wanted to do that for a while. They didn't, Tyler. They didn't. I don't know why the pedals aren't working. We've been on the struggle bus for a few days, but hopefully we can push through it and get it working. Hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow streaming on the sim racing rig. If not, maybe more controller games, maybe more BeamNG Streets pipe. I don't know, maybe BeamNG on controller. See. Tyler, the hole is like the smallest part of the issue. The pedals need to be like a foot further away from me at least to make those CRP pedals work. They're not even like close to being usable for my unc's knees. Can't handle that abuse anymore. Sadly, I know a lot of people have suggested that, but I need a lot more space than that. Almost to 500 likes. Damn, Engine. Lolo, appreciate you pulling up. I'll show you guys outside real quick. There's the dog. Hey, Cassie the dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're the heckin' dog, aren't you? You're the heckin' dog. Yes, you are. Look at your tail wiggling. She's like, I think we're about to do something. Here's where we're at. The beautiful mountains. Ooh, the mountains of California. Redesign the van, something, dude. Buy a house, honestly. There's an airplane going overhead. But that's it, we're out. There's the messy van. We'll be back tomorrow. Hit the follow button, hit the sub button. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Damn the giraffe, for real, man. Makes life difficult. Carolyn Skids, thank you for chilling. Tyler, hope to see you guys tomorrow. I like your vids. Appreciate it. The game is BeamNG Streets. BeamNG Streets. But that's it. Have a great rest of your night, guys. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Stay safe. Thank you, Tyler. Same to you. Toodles. Adios, music.